And we're back.
Delicious. I feel like, yeah, we are back. I don't know if voting is back yet. If they've,
I think cheese pizza is better than pepperoni pizza.
I think you're wrong.
No.
It has its place.
So are we talking like a 4 cheese type of deal?
If you're
like
going
a
to eat
6
more
cheese?
than one piece, I would prefer cheese.
12 cheese pizza.
12.
What?
What have you had? I would do that. How is that disgusting?
You get Gouda on there. You get some goat cheese.
Some stinky
Feta.
French cheese of some sort.
Ugh.
So one of the things that I do is pepperoni feta pizza.
That sounds delicious.
It's
really good.
surprisingly good.
Because it's tart. Cuts the saltiness.
Now, Green Squad, have you tried turning the panini press off and on again? We have. That's not what controls the show, the chaton. Unfortunately, it does control the show here. But Green Squad has actually voted true on this. Angelina, have you ever been in a car crash before?
I have.
You have. Ooh.
So that's true. So, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, sure. So I was going to a rave on Halloween.
Yes.
Oh,
First of all, hang on, wait.
Great
First
start
of
to the
all,
story.
first of all, how old were you?
27.
Yes. And you were going to a Halloween rave.
Yes,
All right.
At the Tacoma Dome. Freak
Oh,
night.
okay. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And this guy in a Honda Civic who
course.
was driving without a license
Oh, my.
sideswiped me.
Oof.
And he begged me to just let him go.
Of course, yeah.
And I was like, well, you didn't really do anything, so whatever.
Well, all right.
Okay. Based off of that, if you could, the chat has voted true on this. If you said that if you could become any animal, you would choose to be a unicorn. Is that true or false?
False.
Really? Because you said true. Because you said true. So we're going to get this right. We're going to get that
So
right.
I'd be an eagle.
Well, this says unicorn and says true.
I think you guys want me to be.
Oh, I think that's
maybe
true.
we want
I
to do
don't know if
unicorn.
Purple Squad should get the points for that one.
I don't know. We're going to toss this to production and see what they have to say about that.
We're going to see what they think.
Clearly, there's a
Eagle
mistake
and
here.
Unicorn is a pretty tough one to mix up.
Eagle and unicorn. I don't know, production. What's the ruling on this?
What's the ruling on that there?
Who's the one that screwed that up?
Yeah.
Well,
You guys have written true on the paper. They're saying unicorn is false.
We're gonna
you
show
guys
the
wrote
camera here.
true on the paper.
Gotta
keep
keep
us
you
on
on
your
your toes, is what they say.
That was
Okay,
a hard question.
okay.
I was like, I should be something that flies because that's always been a dream.
So,
All right.
John, our squad voted false on this here, or Green Squad voted false on this. They said your favorite brand of shoes is Adidas. Is that true or false?
false.
All right, good job, Green Squad. That's a second point for us. Great job, everyone. That's what is your favorite brand of shoes? Do you even have a favorite brand?
I don't have a favorite brand of shoes.
Nice.
I've never been brand loyal to any shoe company.
No, I get it.
Yeah, I just, whatever looks good and feels comfortable when I'm shopping.
Oh, sure,
wearing
absolutely.
Adidas.
John, what do you think about these shoes?
Whoa.
Those are pretty nice. I like them.
Great shoes.
I like the, the
and you
color
scraped? Are you
matching,
serious? You scraped the thing? Come
the
on.
color matching laces with your socks. Solid.
Yeah. It was the well,
Don't do
one
it
of the
again.
socks.
Don't
one
do
of the
it
socks
again.
is matching. You want to do it again?
Don't
Here,
do it
hold
again.
on. Let's do that a second time. I had to keep everyone on their toes. Just
Yeah,
like production
right. Just
did.
like production.
Keeping them on their
He's giving me
toes this time.
incorrect answers. All right. So, John, with all those busy time buying shoes, do you currently maintain more than 3 email accounts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of
Yeah, you
email
would.
accounts.
Well, especially being in a game dev. How many do you have? And what are they so I can sign you up for catfax.com?
Yes, please.
I probably have at least 6 active email accounts. Not like super active, but at least somewhat. And then another like 6 very, very inactive email accounts.
Is this so you can get like free birthday stuff?
Well,
Ooh,
it's a
yeah.
lot of, I would say 90% of them are all business related, like press email, job application emails, my email, my like other email that I use. It's all over the place.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Well, we got about 5 seconds left here in the next round here.
I'd like to remind everyone that in this first round, they are playing for the squads to get a small cleaver or a paring knife. Winner
I don't
gets
think we
the small
actually said
cleaver.
that.
We did not.
Oh, yeah?
Winner gets
No.
the small cleaver. Losing squad gets the paring knife.
We'll figure it out. We'll remember next time. We iterate every time.
Every time. That's what we
iterate.
do.
It's the Squadsays
Iterate.
logo. Iterate.
Okay, let's talk about Angelina.
Tagline. Let's talk about Angelina. Angelina, your favorite nickname for John is Bambi. Is that true or false?
He's gonna hate me.
I
forever. Yeah, that's
definitely
true.
do.
Oh, that's
Look at it, he's turning red.
Too.
He's turning red.
It's because he loves it so much.
Uh-huh.
He just hears it and he's like, "Oh my gosh!" Like,
Can we know why?
But he's got those big green eyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
do you have
green
green
Bambi eyes.
Oh, you do.
Have you never looked
They're
into
like
John's
hazel.
eyes?
Sometimes.
Stare deep into my soul.
Those are like
That
hazily
would
green.
get ya.
Like he's got the much lighter
It's like a limpid pool of swamp water, man. Why don't you look into this man?
swamp water. You know what definitely brings it out is the hair color too. The
Yes.
hair color actually brings it out more. There. What? What are you shaking your head?
That you've never looked into John's
Squad
eyes,
purple
man.
leader Mike.
You never looked into John's eyes. Angelina, speaking of beautiful eyes, do you prefer rice over pasta?
Speaking of.
I do.
If you need help. Okay, good, because they voted true. If you needed to say what you
so
said.
hard to choose between
whole
rice.
life
Because
is a lie.
perfectly done rice, perfectly done like Japanese steamed, well, Japanese cooked rice, like in a rice cooker, is like really, really good. Like you don't even know how good rice can be until like you go to Japan and have just like regular rice in a restaurant.
Man, that does sound
And
amazing.
then
Talking
really,
it up.
really good pasta is also like mind blowing.
Like good Japanese pasta.
Good Japanese, made in a Japanese pasta maker.
Yeah.
They're pretty good at pasta. I wouldn't say they're the best pasta makers.
Who makes the best pasta?
Italian people.
Yeah?
Or the French.
Or the French.
French.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever had French
Maybe.
pasta. John Bambi Judge,
Oh.
Mr. Head.
Oh,
It's
what
over
we're
now.
continuously calling
It's
it.
over now, yeah.
Oh.
Judge Bambi. Judge
Judge
Bambi, it's on now.
All right, so let's see here. Our squad voted false on this here. Green squad voted false. Now, Bambi's favorite book is Ender's Game. Is that true or false, Bambi?
That is true.
That is true. All right. Sorry, Green Squad there. We didn't get that one. That's a great book.
Fantastic book.
I love that book. It is wildly good. Have you read the rest of the series as well?
I have not. I was going to, and then I heard mixed reviews about it, and it was so like different from Ender's Game that I was
Right.
like, maybe not. Maybe I don't want to ruin the experience of Ender's Game by reading
Sure.
the other ones. But then again, I actually just talked to somebody today who was like, Xenocide, the next book, is just fantastic
Right.
in its own way.
I can't remember. There's like Xenocide, or there's
Yeah, Xenocide.
there's one that focuses on the younger characters, and there's one
Yeah.
called like Speaker of the Dead or something like that. And
Yeah,
they all look amazing. I love the series as a whole. I think they're
read-
fantastic.
I read Ender's Shadow, the one about Bean.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that was really good too. But yeah, Ender's Game, the psychology of that book was just phenomenal.
All right. So John, would you choose world peace over $1 million?
1 billion.
Sorry, 1 billion. Would you choose world peace over $1 billion?
I'm glad Pinky came up there.
The
I
squad
mean-
says false that you would not. Is that true or false?
I mean, you have to choose world peace. Like,
You
what
have
kind
to
of
choose world
monster
peace.
chooses money over like world peace?
I don't know.
For real.
I was trying to like find a way to argue that $1 billion could be used
To buy-
to make
to buy world peace, yeah.
world peace, but if that was possible, it would have already been done by now.
Yeah.
The productions is what if Thanos was asking. Thanos like, what do you want?
Yeah, world peace.
It's a good choice. It's a good choice.
Although he would
I'd take
have
the $1 billion.
done that and killed every.
Wait, the question was for
Spoiler.
$1 billion?
$1 billion.
I'd take the $1 billion. Why not?
Yeah,
What are
well, we know
can
you
make
would take
world
the
peace.
billion.
You can buy world peace with that money. Are you kidding me?
You moved.
It's not enough.
You moved
not
to
enough.
you moved to Mars and start your own world, and you're living peacefully.
True.
You couldn't move to Mars
They didn't
for $1
specify
billion.
which world.
Exactly. There we go. All right. So Angelina, our squad voted true on this. Green squad here. Angelina prefers the Firefox web browser. Is that false or true?
That is false.
That is false. Oh my. All right. So we got another one there. You guys have 2 correct?
No, we have 3.
Oh, you have 3. All right. Well, that's fine.
tied.
So 3-3 right now. So what do you actually use? Chrome?
Yeah.
I
Opera?
feel like that's what everybody uses.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Edge specifically.
Microsoft Edge.
Microsoft Edge.
You call yourself an edgelord?
I would say I'm
Wow.
I love edging on Microsoft Edge.
Wow.
As an edge
my
lord.
God. Stop it.
I'm glad we were able to go there with you.
No, we were not.
No, it's good. No, you weren't glad.
Why
We
do you
were
prefer Chrome over Firefox?
I feel like I'm just on whatever bandwagon happens to be there. Like I used to use Firefox because everyone was like, "Oh, Firefox is so much better than Internet Explorer." When when you're in high school and college, and then, "Oh, Chrome is so much better than Firefox," and I don't actually know. I just bandwagon it.
All right, well, speaking of the bandwagons here, if you can attend the Super Bowl or a World Series Game 7, the squad voted true that you wouldn't care which one you went to. Was that true or false?
That's false.
That's false. This
Ooh,
is
you
true.
care.
Again, this is true. Production.
Or
Done.
she just doesn't or she's just not remembering her answers.
I think she's not remembering her answers because
You wouldn't, but I thought you had to choose Super Bowl or World Series.
if
and
you can attend either
I
or,
chose Super Bowl.
it's if you can go, like you wouldn't care which one. All right, well, we got this one wrong because she says false, even though the squad voted and what the paper said was right. Because that is twice now that production has messed this up.
Only on your side.
I
Oh
love
yeah,
the production
it's
team.
on my side both times.
Oh, that's great.
And the Shadon says, "Come on, squad, have a higher opinion of Bambi."
All right. Our squad, Green Squad here, voted Bambi prefers cheese fondue over chocolate fondue.
God damn it.
Is that true or false?
Cheese fondue is way better.
Cheese fondue is way better, so it's true is what
Yes.
you prefer there. So we didn't get that right.
Wow!
Wow!
Do they
Whoa.
have cheese fondue
happened?
in the
They don't have
forest?
chocolate fondue in the
Ooh.
forest either.
Angelina's now going in on this. I love it. That's fantastic.
Wait, I bet you and I production is scrambling to change lower
tab.
third,
Lower third, they're
and
changing
voting
it to Bambi.
options. Yeah,
Everything's going to say Bambi on
Is
it
this
now.
something you can eat in the forest? Would Flower appreciate this?
On an average day, do you actually like regularly call John Bambi in front of others, or is it just like in
No,
front
not
of
in front of others.
It's just-
Probably only
it's-
3 times a week, but
just
it
a
is my
snuggle
favorite
nickname?
one. It's my favorite.
It's a snuggle nickname, yeah.
For sure.
I love it.
That's yeah. Geez, this squad's not a fan of Bambi here. Bambi's been arrested once. They said true.
Better.
So false. So,
False, yeah.
so how many times have you been arrested?
0.
0.
I'm a fugitive right now, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
shouldn't be
Because you
on
got
camera.
away with it.
That's why, that's
got
why
away
we
with it,
hide
yeah,
out
no,
on
that
the
makes-
show all the time.
Yeah, that's why on the show. That's because that's a good one. Because if you're gonna make sure you're staying out of the limelight, coming on a live Twitch show is the perfect way to make
Yes.
sure that nobody knows where you're at.
Oh,
Hiding
absolutely.
in plain sight.
Hiding in plain sight.
Well, the studio is like the Bermuda Triangle. No one knows where it is.
Well, that's why I changed my hair color.
Oh,
Wouldn't
gotcha.
recognize
There you
The
go.
non-conspicuous blue.
there you go.
I'm trying to blend
Nobody had
it.
ever
You know what? Though
think
in
would.
Seattle too, where you could have blended in with blue
That's
hair.
true. That is very true. Now, we do want to say here, we do have a tie between the two of us,
Ooh.
and this is our last 2 questions. So, squads, you got to break this tie here. Hopefully, we'll get this one right here, as it is 3-3. I figured, Shaitan says, I figured with all the jumping out of planes over volcanoes in Hawaii, he'd at least base jumped at least once.
I have cliff jumped multiple times.
Into a volcano, though.
Not
Right
into a volcano.
yeah.
Our squad here, Green Squad, voted true on this. Angelina, you would rather run 5 miles each day than sleep only 5 hours a day. Is that true or false?
True.
All right, that is true. We got that one right. Are you sure?
Yes.
Production
Are you
team?
sure?
Yes.
No. We got that right. Perfect. I'm glad we got another point there. So you're saying that you would run 5 miles a day to get over 5 hours of sleep a night.
Well, yeah, I like running. I don't like
Oh.
sleeping.
Oh, you like torture, is what you're saying.
I know, that's
You
what
like
I think.
absolute torture. I get
It's
it.
the worst.
Oh my God, running is the worst.
After your calves.
It's bad. Is it really bad for your calves?
I don't know.
Okay, see, we're
sounds
making things
right.
up.
Yeah, it's-
Angelina, do you run regularly as well?
No.
No. Okay, but you like running.
I do like running. I like the idea.
You like the idea of running. Welcome to Squad Says. Do you like the idea of Squad Says?
Yes.
All right. If Angelina could ship either Kanye or Kim to space forever, she would pick Kanye. Squad voted true. Angelina, is that true or false?
That is true.
That is true. That's great. So we have a tie.
That is true. We have a tie there. Let's go ahead and
gonna-
pause the voting real
gonna
quick here
talk
before
about
we
that later.
start the next round.
And I want to talk about why you would ship Kanye to space over Kim.
Well, Kim Kardashian is recently working with the president to release unfairly detained people from life sentences in prison. And I really admire that about her. She's working hard to,
Do something charitable.
yeah, do something nice for the world.
Kanye has also met with the president.
Not about releasing inmates, just for his own stuff.
All right. Well, thank you very much. You judges, give a round of applause to the judges for coming out here. We're going to get our chefs
job,
up here
judges.
next. And until, actually, hang on. Before we get to you guys can stand. Since we were tied, you guys can choose for either chef to start out with a paring knife or, oh, we don't have matching cleavers.
No, we don't have matching cleavers.
Or
So it's another tie. I think both
Double
chefs.
paring knife.
Just double paring knife?
Double
All right.
paring knives.
Double paring knife.
All right, there we go.
All right. All right. So we'll make sure that both chefs start with a paring knife.
Both chefs lose in this
chefs
case
lose.
then.
We'll have to find the other paring knife, but we'll make sure we get that.
All right.
there. Let's go ahead and let's grab our chefs for the day.
Good luck.
Chefs, if you want to go ahead and come on up. We've got them.
Dun-dun.
Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, somebody want to sing a song?
We need the
We'll have
music.
a,
Yeah,
we've got, there we go.
I know.
I'm supposed to be on this side.
You're sitting
You
right
will be
here.
on this side, David, you're on this side.
I know what song we can sing.
Da, 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 da. What song?
Fruit salad.
Yummy, yummy.
There it is.
I'm going to sing that one every time. All right. Get a copyright strike.
All right, so squads, this one's going to work a little bit different. You guys are still going to be voting for your answers. However, all of my questions are going to go strictly to Chef Aaron. And all of Ted's questions are going to go strictly to Chef David.
Yes, that.
Now that we know their chefs' names, let's talk a little bit about themselves. Let's introduce my chef right here, Chef Aaron.
Hi, I'm Aaron Andrews, and I'm really excited to be back here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, well, they're going to need to get to know you some
Oh
more.
yeah,
Tell them about who you are,
I'm
what you do.
a Chef Alligator on Instagram. I've just been cooking a long time, and I'm currently undefeated in this kitchen stadium.
Yeah,
So-
but I beat him the first time we ever played.
But it
In
was
the
like
testing
it
rounds.
was kind of.
It was still the same rules.
It
In
was.
the,
It was different.
It was a scrimmage.
It was the same, except different, but a victory was a victory.
Undefeated
It
here.
was a
But
scrimmage.
I
All right,
did
we
it
got
the
where
first
that voting
time, so
has
it's not-
started, so let's keep going and introduce ourselves. Chef David.
Hey, everybody. Chef David Boyd, personal chef with Down to Earth Cuisine. Personal chef services in the Seattle area, offering private dinners and weekly meal plans. When it's hard for you to make dinner, we come to the rescue. www.downtoearthcuisine.com.
Is that your personal business, or is
Yes.
that? Oh, okay. I wasn't
From
sure if
the
you were
ground
like.
up, I forged it with my two hands.
Do you like? Is it your business that you own and have employees that really?
Yeah.
Very cool. So what? You just ship people out to other people's houses
Yeah.
and like that's pretty rad.
So the weekly meal service, we come in, a lot of people that might have a lot of allergies
Yeah.
or too busy to cook for themselves.
Cool.
Come in, customize a menu for each client, do all the shopping, the cooking in the client's home, clean up after ourselves, package everything in labeled containers, leave behind a printed menu so when they come home from work, they pop the chicken piccata in the oven, 350 for 30 minutes, dinner's on the table, and they know what's in there, more importantly, what's not in there.
That's cool. That's fantastic.
So let me get this straight. You guys have not battled since that scrimmage match, right?
No, we have.
you have.
you have?
Yeah, they
Okay.
have.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we've 1-1.
Oh, what?
I love the like. Oh.
Yeah. All right.
All right, let's see here. He's building tension. He's building excitement.
yeah.
So, David, our squad, Green Squad here, Green Squad, your squad as well. David has never ridden a skateboard. They voted false on that. Is that true or false?
I have ridden a skateboard.
You have, so we got that right. That is 1 point for Green Squad. Great job, Green Squad.
I was very terrible at it,
Uh-huh.
so it didn't last like too long. But
Okay.
I've been on a skateboard for sure.
Okay, gotcha.
So how many times have you fallen off a skateboard?
More times. Well, I would say more times than I've been on one. That
Okay.
would make sense, but
Yeah.
more times than I care to remember.
All right, Chef Aaron, the chat has chosen true for this, the squad. Squad says that Aaron does not like zombie movies. Is that true or false?
That is true. I do not like zombie movies.
That is true. All right, that is one for us. Why not?
Yeah, I've never liked horror, that genre, although I have a friend in New Zealand that really likes horror movies, and one Halloween we had like this film festival, and it was mostly just showing up, and we watched Demons, which is this,
Ooh.
the movie. It's an Italian horror movie from the 80s, and it has the Scorpions doing all the heavy metal soundtrack.
Oh my
There's
God.
a scene where like the hero and the heroine are riding around a dirt bike in a movie theater with samurai swords chopping zombies.
Sounds great.
It's great. And you got scorpions.
Sounds like you really actually enjoy zombie
in
movies.
general, I don't.
I'd like to remind everyone that for this round, we are playing for the winning chef to start out with some black pepper, and they will actually get they go first when voting starts in our next show, Squad Says Served.
We got to be better about that. We keep
got
forgetting
it.
to
Come on.
announce what each round is actually for. So, David, Green Squad here, our squad, has voted false, or no, they voted true on this one. All right, well, David has only owned 2 cars in his lifetime.
That's false.
That is false. All right, it was wishful thinking there. I was like, it's false. Oh, they voted true on that. That's fine. So, how many cars have you owned?
Just 4.
4? Just 4?
That's not a lot. Is
In
it?
a life.
Are you the same? How old are you?
I'm old.
I'm old. Are you in your 30s?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
so-
you. That's the nicest compliment I've had all day.
Yeah.
Barely, but.
Barely. Okay. So here's the thing: is like I've owned 2, and I'm almost 30. Mike,
3.
3. All right. So maybe I'm behind in life here. 5.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I'm on my 6th car.
You're on your 6th
Yeah,
car.
I own some. When I lived in New Zealand, I had one.
I got in a really bad
I had
car
to-
accident, so I had to like get
I
a new
had that
one.
happen, too.
So, yeah.
All right. I get it. I'm in the wrong here.
The
Well, we got
Shaitan
that
was
right,
saying
that's
about,
our
have you seen What We Do in the Shadows?
I
They got it.
absolutely love that movie.
She
It's
was-
great. I saw that. Yeah.
I'm making a joke
Yep.
there. All right, they said true to this. Aaron, your favorite curse word is fuck. Is that true or false?
I love how you enunciated that.
You have to.
You know, that was the easy answer, and it is a very useful word, but it's not my
It is
favorite.
not that we're wrong. Can you say your favorite curse word?
Yeah, it's growler.
Growler.
Which is a Kiwi term for
Oh.
vagina. Wow. So I mistakenly used it one time. I was in the store. I was with my friend. We were going to go to a party, and we were discussing, get some chips. Oh, we need to get some drinks. I said, well, let's just go by the beer place, and we'll fill up a couple growlers. And this woman with her kid in the shopping cart went like this and just turned, and my friend died laughing. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, that means vagina.
That's a
And I was
Pokemon.
like, yeah, so filling up a couple
Fill up a
growlers
couple
is not-
growlers. Let's
Fill up
go.
a couple growlers is not something you say in front of a.
Oh, no.
So
We are learning. We are educational.
it might not really be a swear word, but
It counts. Squad says learn.
Squad says learn.
Green Squad has voted true on this one. David wears cotton boxer underwear. Is that true or false, David?
That is true.
You are really all right. That is true.
We're
So
really
we got-
into the nitty gritty of
Yeah,
what
we
I
are.
wear,
Every
what
time
I
you come back,
sleep
there's
in.
more and more. Well,
We're
no,
painting
we
a
know you.
picture.
We know you sleep naked.
Exactly.
Like we found that out
No
last
cotton
time.
boxers
Now you
there.
know.
wow,
I
that
just
was a
love
lot
that.
of information.
You're welcome, Aaron.
I just love that
a lot of information.
all of David's questions are like, David likes food, true or false? Like, what the crap?
Yeah.
What the hell, production?
Oh,
Production.
no.
For somebody that sleeps naked, I would assume that they
Commando?
either go commando or they're like silk. Like silk.
I don't know. I sleep naked. I wear boxer briefs.
Yeah.
I think those are comfy. They separate everything. It's nice.
Yeah.
The silk
That's what I
boxers
would-
were like back in the day, but they might have to make a return. That sounds comfy.
Speaking of going without stuff, the chat has voted true that Aaron, you do not have a Netflix subscription. Is that true or false?
That's false. I have
False?
one. I mean, it's. No, I have. So wait a minute. Sorry, I have a Netflix account. Is that correct? Did I mess that up? I might have messed it up.
Yeah, it says that you do not have a Netflix account.
Yeah, because it's in my wife's name.
Oh, so it is true. So it is true. No, that counts. It
That
is
counts.
true. We get the
No, that
point.
counts.
That actually counts because I get Amazon Prime discounts, but Tifa does not because it's like she has to like go under my household for the Amazon Prime stuff. So that totally counts. Bullshit production.
I was so ready to like
There's a
just
loophole
rag
in
on them
everything. You
again.
just got to find it, right?
There is. I cannot believe what is happening in this show.
3 times on your squad.
I know.
There. Wow, they're really up against Purple Squad here. Now, David, Green Squad has voted. David has been to the library, and at least once in the last 3 years. Is what they're saying. They voted false on this. Is that true or false?
Ouch. Yeah, it hurts. What do you take me for? No, I have been in the past few years.
You have. So why?
To get books.
Right. But you could just go to like
To rent movies?
what? Who
Yeah,
goes
to
to
rent
this?
I mean, Aaron doesn't have a Netflix account.
What?
He goes to the library
Yeah.
to get movies.
They're the super like PBS movies, but I nerd out.
No,
with
they
stuff
have
like that.
everything. They have everything.
But
It's all
that's why
on
that's
DVD.
why I go.
Okay.
Is the like documentary of London's castles or something like
Fun
that.
fact, though, they actually rent video games too. You can fucking,
wow.
you can
You
get
can?
games. Yeah, you can get games from the
Go
library.
get some Red Dead Redemption 2. The Chapon says Aaron Master trolling his own damn squad.
Right.
Now that's production trolling your squad
Yeah,
there, dude. Oh
production.
my god. And it wasn't Angelina or Aaron.
Nope.
It's this chair.
All right.
First.
The squad has voted false on this, although I'm sure Aaron's going to say something different compared to what's on the sheet. Aaron, you have 1 piercing. Is that true or false?
That is false. I
That
have
is
zero
false. They got that
piercings.
correct. 0 piercings. Would
You
you?
were like stopping to count.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's
that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, there's the wiener one, there's the butt one.
Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me.
With
It's-
the butt piercing?
Yeah, it's
How
where
does
you
that one-
pierce the cheeks together.
Stud.
That sounds.
Is there any reason why you do not particularly have piercings? Just,
No, but when I was a little kid, so my grandma, she didn't ever have her ears pierced, so she had clip-ons, and she had this one that I used to put on so I would be a pirate.
Nice.
That was it. So I don't know, but it was a clip-on.
David, you got any piercings?
I got my ear pierced when I was a teenager because this girl was like, "Oh, you look cute with your ear pierced." I was like, "Okay," and I got it ripped out in a fight, and I never had an ear piercing.
Oh God, Ted, you got any ear piercings? You got any piercings?
Just the butt one.
Just the butt one?
Just the butt piercing.
Hans
Keep
says
the gerbil
Ted,
in.
no.
Yeah.
It closes the butt, but it actually has a chain that goes up to the.
Up and around.
That you can hold your wallet on.
Wow. It's here. I can hear furniture cracking up in the background. Oh, man. Hang on, guys. Don't worry, dinner's on me.
It's nice and warm.
Oh, you need a couple bucks here? I got you.
Oh God.
They voted
we're
false.
almost
They
through the
voted
second
false.
voting
They voted false on yours. They voted false.
David,
Okay.
have you lived in 3 cities in your lifetime?
I love that you can't focus right now.
That was super good.
Yes, only 3 cities.
Okay, that's true. We voted false on that, so we didn't get that right.
All right. Aaron, your favorite TV show is Family Guy. They said false.
Yeah, I don't like that show at all.
Good. That is the right answer.
Yeah,
So we got that one right. We got who is your favorite show Family
It
Guy?
is.
Nice.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Even now,
Like, why wouldn't it be now?
it's not gotten good in the last few years.
Although I
did
watch
see-
reruns.
See, that makes sense. That makes sense. I did see that they, in the most recent episode, they actually did a GoldenEye reference.
Oh.
They were- Yeah, and Peter and Meg had to escape a prison. And so they're like, we can do it like in some sort of like video game escape prison. And Peter's like, can we do it in the style of GoldenEye? And they're like, yes. They
They gotta run out of
Timely
things to
reference.
reference
Yeah.
at some
Timely
point.
reference.
well, you know.
Oh
my
God.
God.
The show's never going to recover.
No.
That's it. We're done. Goodbye, everybody. That was the end of the show.
Oh, man.
David, our squad voted true on this. David owns a cannon.
What? Do you?
I'm trying to dig deep here, but no.
Hey, Greeks.
Aaron, do you?
I do.
Oh, my God. What?
Yeah, I have a cannon.
Are you talking about a camera?
No, I have an actual cannon that I had to find black powder for. It was my grandfather's
What?
cannon.
That's
my grandpa
super
bought it for
rad.
his sailboat, like in the 60s or 70s. And
Mr. Hack says David has a slight pirate charm over him. He's got the cannon. He said he wore the earring.
Oh,
so
man.
so he had this cannon, and he shot it off his boat a couple times and realized it was too big of a cannon for his sailboat. So he had it on his deck, and he'd fire it off on like 4th of July, and Memorial Day, and that kind of thing. And then it went into the garage when he passed away, and years went by with it not being shot off. And then my grandmother passed away, and I was clearing out the garage, and I was like, I'm taking a cannon, because why wouldn't you take a cannon?
Right.
And yeah, we shot it off at her wedding. My wife took it to a party when she was 8 months pregnant and shot it off.
I mean, these are just
It's
blanks,
loud.
right?
And it was.
You just put black
she-
powder
black
in
powder,
it.
okay.
It makes a.
Did she paint the ball like a color of a baby?
We haven't shot a can. We haven't shot a ball out of it, but it just makes the loudest, most satisfying.
I also imagine your grandpa on a sailboat firing a cannon,
Yeah.
and then like a cartoon, the sailboat's just like whoosh, like flies backwards. Squad has voted false on this. That your favorite musician is Elvis.
Oh, that's 100% true.
That's 100%.
Wow, no
true.
kidding.
That's not wrong.
He's
you love it. He's the king.
He's the king of rock and roll.
Wow.
But I like late Elvis, like
Really?
fat Elvis. Too.
Old
Yeah.
fat Elvis.
Old
over young
fat Elvis. This is the one. This is Painkiller Elvis.
Oh yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
slower
Tortured.
moving. Yeah, slower moving.
Tortured, like overweight. Well, okay, so he has he had his comeback special in 1969, and that's when I kind of start the clock for me.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you see it live in 1969?
No, I didn't. But apparently NBC is going to rebroadcast it for its
Wow.
like 50th anniversary.
Oh, that's going to be
awesome.
sweet.
Let's see here. David, our squad voted false on this. David would rather vacation at Whistler than in Hawaii.
They voted what?
False on this.
Yeah, Hawaii all day. Why wouldn't you want to go lay in the sun and on the black sand beaches? And...
because you like that Sweet cow, man.
What is Whistler?
Skydive.
What is Whistler?
it's a mountain.
It's a ski resort up north of Vancouver.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm
But,
from
you know-
San Diego, so I don't know anything up here. What is Whistler?
It's like it's world-class skiing.
Oh, wait.
It's where they had the Olympic skiing when it
Yeah.
was up in Vancouver.
That's
okay.
great though, because that means David and John can go to Hawaii and just
Yeah, you
skydive
two can
together.
hang out
Skydive.
together.
Let's go, man.
Actually, that I should be ashamed of myself. My partner Timber literally just sent me a link this morning. Said, "Hey, let's go vacation here," and I'm
Nice.
90% sure it's Whistler.
Wow.
All right, the squad has voted true on this that Aaron is bilingual. Is that true or false?
Technically?
Here's what you said.
True.
All right,
T.
it's true.
Teams for technically.
It's true. So we got that one
Team
right.
for technically.
Technically.
Why technically?
I'm conversational in Spanish. I wouldn't say it's like really brilliant. It's not native by any means, but I was working with a Venezuelan woman recently.
Yeah.
And she spoke no English, and so I would have this conversation in the kitchen. So it's mostly like kitchen appropriate Spanish. And,
Gotcha.
You know, like I'm not gonna get lost. And
Right.
I gave her all these directions, and she looked at me and she said, "You really sound Mexican." And I was like,
That's a
"Wait, what?"
compliment.
I was
Right,
like,
thank you.
I didn't realize that, but okay.
All right.
Mr. Hag says he wants to see a Hawaii trip with Chef David and Judge Bambi.
Yeah.
That sounds,
Perfect.
Do a
that
live-
sounds like
yeah, let's do a live episode.
CBS
We're
show.
doing that.
We'll do a live episode.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, from
So,
Hawaii.
Yeah, that's
Live from Hawaii on Waikiki Beach.
The shit Don says he'd go to Whistler for skiing all day.
Awesome.
All day.
Well, let's see here. David, Green Squad has voted false on this. If David had to eat 2 pints of ice cream or 1 whole chicken every day, he'd pick chicken. Is that true or false?
I mean, you don't know how torn I was about this answer.
Look, I get it. I
It is
vote
a
ice
tough
cream on
question.
this.
I mean, ice cream is great, and I
2
think I picked the
pints?
ice cream over, but that's a lot of ice cream, and then it's super like monotone. Well, it's not because there's a lot of flavors.
You could have chicken ice cream.
But a roast chicken is delicious, so I almost went chicken, but then I was like, okay, this is fantasy world, so I'm going ice cream.
Oh, we have a. They said they picked chicken. All right. Well, so it says true. So we did not get that one right, unfortunately. There. We
Mr.
voted.
Don says you guys can go to Hawaii. Purple Squad will go the skiing trip with Chef Aaron and Judge Angelina.
I don't ski.
There you
We
go.
can go inner tubing.
There you go.
Oh, there
that
you go.
sounds- That sounds rad, actually. They said true to this that Aaron, you have a gym membership. Is that true or false?
No.
No.
I've never had a membership. I worked out a lot in high school because that was just like what kids in my school were doing, and I
Right.
was like, "Oh, I'm kind of ripped," and then that was like that
I'm
lasted like,
kinda ripped.
and then that lasted like 6 weeks, and I was like, "I'm gonna just go play video games."
Yeah, that's
All right.
All right, so at the end of that round, it looks like Purple Squad, nice job. You guys voted and got 5 correct.
Ooh, Green Squad, we only got 3, so it looks like you get the starting first advantage
You know
this
what?
time.
This is what's funny is I've never had pepper in any of my formats.
Well, now there you
Thank you,
go.
man.
Now you get black pepper.
Yeah, I hope you like pepper crusted
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. Hey, pepper's delicious. We are going to move and get ready for the speed round.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, we're going to have you chefs, you're going to move to your table.
You get to stay here. You get to stay here, so you're perfectly fine. I mean, you can stay right there. We're going to move over to this camera right over here. So we should probably explain how the speed round works.
Let's talk about how the speed round works, Ted.
You're going to ship this one over to me
Every
again?
time.
Every time. All right. So basically what's going to happen here is we are going to ask our chef 6 questions. That's going to correspond to numbers that you see, squads, on your screen. You're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 to vote for. You're going to vote for how many questions you think in this speed round Chef David over here is going to get right. Or if you're Purple Squad, Chef Aaron over there is going to get correct. Now, each one of those questions, however many they get correct, actually corresponds to something else they'll start with. So, for example, if they get 1 question right, they start out with a spatula. If they get 2, then they get to spatula and the bowl. If they get 3, it's a rear burner. 4, any spice. 5 is a medium pan, and 6 is the oven and everything that came before. So, but the twist on this thing is if you guess 6 and... What's that?
I was commenting on the
Oh,
spatula there.
sorry. I get distracted there. If you guess 6 that he's going to get 6 of them right and he only gets 5, they don't get anything.
That's right. However, if you guess maybe 3, and they get 6 right, he'll still get up to that. He'll get 3. You know, he'll get up to that point.
So you have to really guess at how many you think your chef is going to get right here. So we're going to turn on that voting real quick here and get that started while I talk to Chef David over here and see how many questions he thinks he can actually get right from this scoring category. So, Chef David, what happened? Why do we have 2 stools here? What's going on here?
One for my feet.
One for your feet. All right, hold on. Sure, if you want to take your stool over there. Chef David, how are you with movies and movie trivia? So-so?
Depends on, what genre and if I've watched the movie before.
Okay, gotcha. No, of course. So you wouldn't consider yourself a movie buff then? So-so?
I'm going to be ambiguous on that.
Ambiguous. All right, so let's see here. So on a scale, so 1 to 6, how many would you be confident in you think that you could get right? 1, 2, 3, 6?
3.
3?
Yeah.
You
I already
think
did
3?
the little thing over there, so I got to stick with my gun.
Okay, so you got to stick with your guns. Gotcha. Well, they voted 3 on this, and if we get 3, then we're going to get the spatula, a bowl, or the rear burner. So let's go ahead and start your speed round here for movies here. All right, ready? All right, here we go. Question 1, who is the mother of the 3 daughters called Rumor, Tallulah Beld, and Scout LaRue?
Who knows that?
Incorrect. All right, so who on film has played a Barings banker, the author of Finnegan's Wake, and a Jedi Knight?
Actor's name?
Yep.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, so.
Oh, wait, is it, yes, what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson.
No. And in 1994, Oliver Stone, which 1994 Oliver Stone film spawned several copycat killings in Louisiana?
Oliver Stone.
Yes.
I have no idea.
All right, perfect. Which series of films features the seemingly indestructible character of Michael Myers?
Halloween.
All right, perfect. Which film contains the line, "Tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom"?
Braveheart.
All right, perfect. And the last one, in which film did Veruca Salt sing "I Want It Now"?
I don't know. Even though I feel like I heard the answer, but I didn't hear it.
That's totally fine. All right, so that is the end of that. And unfortunately, we only got 2 questions out of 3 correct. And that means that we don't get anything to start out with there, unfortunately. I mean, we get that little knife there.
Squad says squat.
Squad says squat. So here's what we got. Here were the answers to these.
Thank you.
Who is the mother?
Okay.
Question 1. Who is the mother of the 3 daughters called Rumor, Tallulah Bell, and Scott LaRue? That's Demi Moore. Who on film has played a Barings banker, the author of Finnegan's Wake, and a Jedi Knight? That's Ewan McGregor. Which 1994 Oliver Stone film spawned several copycat killings in Louisiana? That's Natural Born Killers.
Ooh, nice.
Halloween, you got correct. Which
movie.
film? You got Braveheart. And the last one, in which film did Veruca Salt sing "I Want It Now"? It's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, I want to. Yes. How did I not get that?
I don't know.
That was an easy one.
That was an easy one, too. Oh, shoot. I would have
right.
said Willy Wonka, though, so I would have gotten that one wrong. So let's turn it over to Mike over here.
All right.
Aaron?
And I would like to remind the studio and the production that we can hear you guys. So be careful when shouting out those answers. Chef Aaron, the chat has correctly pointed out that you don't have a Netflix subscription. However, do you make it out to the movies?
Rarely, because I also have a kid. I
also
have
have
an
a
8
kid.
month old.
Well, you heard some of these movies are they.
But I would have gotten 4 of those.
You would've
For
gotten
reference, I
4
would have
of
gotten 4 of those
So
right.
do you think you'd get 4 again?
What is the topic?
It's the same topic. It's movies.
It's movies. I really want that burner.
So
What
need,
comes
so
after
you
the
need at least
burner?
3. So all right. So if you get 6, it goes so spatula,
Yep.
bowl,
Yep.
burner,
Yep.
any spice,
Yeah.
a medium pan,
Yeah.
and then the oven for 6. But you got to get 6 out of 6, which no one has ever done on this show.
I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna do the strategy of going for 3.
Go for 3, all
because
right.
I want that burner.
Because you want the burner, so you
Yeah.
got to get 3. If you do get more than 3, you only get up to the burner step.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, that's fine. All right, he's gonna go with 3. So squad, make sure that you're selecting 3 because he thinks he can get at least 3. And the category is movies. Category is movies. Perfect. All right, we can see we got that over there. All right, they have selected 3. Chef Aaron, are you ready? Mm-hmm. Which Bond actor was knighted in 2003?
I'm going to say Sean Connery because I can't think of his name.
All right, incorrect. Who connects the films Top Gun, Witness, and The Accused?
Tom Cruise.
Incorrect. Pam Grier played the title role in which Tarantino film?
This is another one that's coming to my head. I see it. It's Jackie Brown.
Correct. In which film did David Bowie play the role of King Jareth in the leader of the Goblins?
Labyrinth.
Correct. In which 2001 film did Brad Pitt play Rusty Ryan?
Fight Club.
Incorrect. Which film earned Al Pacino his first best actor Oscar?
It's that boxing one, I think. Raging Bull.
Incorrect. All right, so you unfortunately only got 2 correct. You were close to some of them, so you won't start out with anything, but you've already got the paring knife, you get to go first, and you got the black pepper.
I got black pepper.
So you don't get a heat source, unfortunately, so maybe the squad will be able to vote for you. The answers, the actor that was knighted in 2003 was Roger Moore.
That's who I thought.
Kelly McGinnis connects the films Top Gun, Witness, and The Accused.
Never would have gotten
Jackie Brown was played by Pam Grier. David Bowie played King Jareth in Labyrinth. Ocean's 11 is where Brad Pitt plays Rusty.
That movie came out in what year?
2001. And Scent of a Woman was where Al Pacino got his first Best Actor Oscar.
Give us an impression of.
He said, hoo-ah, that's it. That's all I got. That's what he does. Scent of a Woman. He goes, hoo-ah, that's it. All right, so we're not starting with nothing.
I'm not worried.
He's not
Mr.
worried.
Cucumber boy.
He's not worried. So we're gonna
We're
take a quick break. We're gonna come back with our cooking show, Squad Says Served, in just a minute. So stick around. We'll be right back. Hey.
Welcome back, everyone. I am Ted's Friends.
And I am the Mike Robles, and this is Squad Says Served,
a cooking competition where you, the squads, get to control everything. You will get to vote on resources for your chefs, forced ingredients for the other chef to use, scoring categories, and sabotages to inflict on the opposing chef.
And with that, let's go ahead and meet today's chefs. Chefs, come on over.
Da, 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 da. We're going to do this every single time. Do, 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 do.
All right. Let's talk about the rules.
Scrolling there.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's talk about. Go ahead and introduce yourself right over there, Chef Aaron. Say hello.
Hi, I'm Chef Aaron Andrews, Chef Alligator on Instagram. I'm here to dominate in Kitchen Stadium today. I'm adopted Kitchen Stadium because I don't know what else to call it.
It's fine. I like it.
Kitchen Cage.
Yeah, sure.
And over here on our side, we have Chef David. Chef David, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, he wants to dominate here today, but one problem with that, I'm here, so that's not going to happen. Chef David Boyd with Down Earth Cuisine, www.downearthcuisine.com. Personal chef services in the Seattle area, and just excited to be back.
Nice. Tell us a little about yourself. Are you a simple man?
No, I mean, I don't think so. I went to the symphony on Sunday, Beethoven's Fifth, so.
All right, well, perfect.
But I love a PB&J too, so it's a complex answer.
Sleeps in the buff.
Yeah, he's in the naked, so simple man, maybe. Doesn't need much.
All right. Let's go. Let's talk about the rules for Squad Says Serves. Our chefs will have to cook and serve these featured ingredients. We've got ground turkey at 20 minutes, green beans at 40 minutes, and this turkey leg at 60 minutes.
That's right, and squads will alternate 60-second voting rounds throughout the show. Checking the border, check when the border is around the vote options. When it's your squad's color, it's your turn to vote. Vote by clicking on the screen to select your preferred option. You'll have to join a squad first, log into Twitch, and click the button in the middle of the screen to get started.
That's right. Most of the votes that you guys are going to be voting on are going to award a resource to your team's chef. Resources include anything from heat sources, cookware, bowls, utensils, and, of course, ingredients. Now, your chefs can use any of these resources or not in any of their dishes.
Right. They don't have to use it.
They don't have to use the stuff.
There is also some special voting rounds. Each dish you will have the opportunity to vote on an ingredient to force on the other squad's chef. They must use that ingredient in the next dish they serve. You will also be able to sabotage the opposing chef once per dish. Sabotages might include things like stealing resources, distracting the other chef, or restricting their use of resources for a period of time.
That's right. And finally, for each dish, each team will get to vote on additional scoring categories that will apply to both teams for the next dish to be served. The categories will be voted on by each squad, and each dish will be judged on taste, and then the 2 other voting categories. Each of 2 judges will rate the dish in 3 different scoring categories from a scale of 1 to 10. So 30 points per dish, 60 points total per dish, and then 180 points across all 3 dishes. some of the scoring categories are a bit vague, so we're going to leave that up to the interpretation of the judges. And don't worry, we'll go to them to find out what they think about the scoring categories.
And as a final reminder, you do have to be on a PC or Mac to vote. The technology, unfortunately, doesn't work yet on phones or tablets. If you forget the results of the previous votes, check the voting history panel in your browser located right below the video player.
All right, let's go ahead and let's start the voting round, and let's get 20 minutes on the clock for ground turkey. Chefs, are you ready?
I am.
Let's do this.
All right, squad says cook.
Oh, cook. We're still going with me being the samurai doing that.
Do it, all right.
I enjoy doing that.
So we'll give you a quick recap of what happened during Squad Says Guess. Purple Squad, you guys just completely dominated that trivia, and we got, they were tied the first round, so both chefs can start with a paring knife. Chef Aaron's going to start out with some black pepper, and you guys get to go vote first for his resources, but unfortunately did not do so well in the speed round.
Not so well.
So there's no heat source to start out with, but you
No.
have the black pepper and the
Yeah,
knife.
so I really am thinking that, the judges probably want some, like, turkey tartare with this.
Sure.
That was just to see if they were paying attention. So, yeah, really need a heat source and something to cook this
right.
in.
And we we would in just a minute here, but we currently don't have our teleprompter up at the moment. We'd love to be able to see that guy coming up here in just a moment. Looks like we might not even have the voting going.
Voting might not be up. Well, while that's happening, why don't we take a minute to introduce the judges?
Yeah, let's go ahead
We'll
and
talk to our judges who are returning yet again for us. So go ahead and we're gonna wait for the camera shift.
Yep. We're waiting on that camera shift over to there. Something must be going back there. Let's see. So on the very left, we have Judge Angelina.
Yes, I'm here again. I swear I have a day job. I work for a company that's making a narrative game called Elo Hell. We're very excited about it. We're hoping to tell really fun, exciting stories about behind the scenes in esports.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we have Judge John.
Couldn't have said that better myself. I'm John. I do game design and production on Elo Hell. Excited to be eating some Thanksgiving food, especially that turkey leg. Real stoked for the turkey leg.
Stoked for the turkey leg.
Not stoked for turkey tartare.
No, okay. Are you sure? Okay, well, we're back over here now, everybody, and the voting should be working again.
Voting was working, but it looks like they ran the incorrect program because it looks like your squad's going to get to vote first, which we know is not the case because my squad's going first. So they're probably doing a quick reboot. There, yep, there it is. Production right there. We got Kevin, of course, working on it. So in the meantime, let's go ahead. Since you got no heat sources, voting hasn't started yet. You already made your selection here. What's the plan for now, at least?
It's always a reaction at the beginning of the game. You don't really have anything, and so you just kind of have to be like a nice Zen master to kind of just be okay with having to figure it out at the end.
Did you get the pepper?
I got the pepper, but the pepper is not going to cook things.
So maybe you can start maybe season the green beans with pepper. I don't know.
It
You don't
wouldn't
have
go
to use
in.
it.
It wouldn't go into it at all. But I'm really hoping for that can of cream of mushroom soup and the fried onions.
Oh. Can we just talk about what you just did right now? You just took the essentially like the condenser off. You took it so that people.
Yeah, I don't like the little like scatter shot. I'm gonna do this. I want a real flavor of pepper to come through.
All right.
And then let's go ahead and turn our attention over here to Chef David, who has now taken the bone completely out of the. Okay, well, what exactly are you actually doing to
So
this here?
turkey has a lot of very tough ligaments like this
Yeah.
in the leg, and so I'm taking them out because our judges, they don't want to use these for a toothpick later, I'm sure. And so for their enjoyment, I'm going through the extra prep to make sure it's a more palatable product.
All right, well, sounds good. So you're not going to actually serve this with the bone or anything
Well,
like that?
I mean, there's only one. and
That's
there's
true.
Two judges.
Well, they could share.
They could share.
I
Sharing
mean,
is
she
caring.
calls them Bambi, so they might as well,
They're on the level of sharing a turkey leg.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Just they could, eat it from both sides. So perfect. Well, let's. So we're hearing here no vote result. Unfortunately, we don't actually have the teleprompter up on our judges' monitor TV here.
We're not too concerned about that.
No, we're not too concerned yet.
Okay, voting is now working. It looks like the timer was paused for a little bit. So, chefs, congratulations. Due to some technical difficulties from production, you guys got a couple extra minutes.
Yeah,
to
you
start,
guys did actually get a
start
couple
getting
minutes
ready.
there to
Yeah,
prep something ahead of time.
I mean, a heat source would have been nice, but
No, you guys don't actually get a heat source or something like that. I don't think you guys deserve one.
you know what I think what happened is I think because my squad has a pretty good record of losing that second round, they were probably waiting for your squad to start
Yeah,
out.
probably.
Because the green vote was the first one up, and they were like, oh, no, wait, Mike's squad actually did it this time.
Pretty sure every single time that's happened.
Because that's one of the, they said don't
they
work.
said
That's the
ignore
one. Yeah,
that one,
ignore
so
that
here we
one. We're about to wait for a voting. Aaron, what do you got going on over here?
I'm Frenching it, my turkey leg, because I've got a diabolical plan for
I
this
love
later.
everything about that. All right,
So-
so Chef Aaron, Purple Squad says you get the oven,
Yeah.
the panini maker,
Yeah.
and a rectangular Pyrex dish.
Oh, man.
Great.
That is one hell of a start. Thank you
Yeah.
so much,
Thank you.
Purple Squad. Let's
That's
get, I'm gonna get all that
amazing.
stuff for
Will
you.
you get that panini press
I'm gonna get it for you.
plugged in, please?
Panini press. Chef David over
What
here.
up?
David, what do you want first off here? What can you start out with? Oven, maybe a pan, a burner?
Pan and a burner.
Anything to heat up stuff, but a pan and a burner
Yeah.
seems to be the consensus there. So, squads, if you see anything on there that says pan, burner, that combination, or a burner,
He
and
likes the
something.
microwave.
That would
he really
be
loves the
great.
microwave. Give him the microwave.
Yeah, he also does not love the microwave.
Fluff Chef, what was his name?
Instafluff.
Instafluff. He was good with the microwave.
Yeah, the Instafluff was good with a microwave. Don't do that for him. You get a toaster oven and a George Foreman grill. That's what we're starting out with there. So let me go grab those for you. Here's the toaster oven.
Turn on the regular oven, or
I was
it needs
about
have
to. What would you like the? Since we get Squad, since you've done such a great job, we've given Chef Aaron the oven. What would you like that preheat to?
425.
425. I'm on it, Chef. I got you. I got you. Go ahead and start this right there. 425 right there. I'm gonna get you that glass rectangular Pyrex dish. That is a heck of a start. I'll tell you what.
That's like the most things I've ever started with. What's going on?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
That's not what he was commenting on. He wasn't commenting on the fact that you're causing destruction over here on your
Everything's fine.
squad here.
Everything's fine.
That's totally okay.
That is great. All right, and you also get that front burner too. Oh no, you don't. Never mind. That was the other. That was the other vote.
Oven,
I was-
panini maker.
The oven panini maker. Make sure that it's turned on. I know it's plugged in. So let's.
I didn't actually notice this. We got a small frying pan. Is this a frying pan?
Yeah, looks like one to me.
All right, that's a
that
frying pan.
counts. Sure,
Yeah,
why
if I
not?
got like some sort of frying pan, that would be wonderful.
We will work on that. In the meantime, we'll get you some ground shrimp and sesame oil.
ground shrimp and sesame oil.
Or is this
Remember,
a frying pan?
ground turkey is the first dish.
Yes.
Ground turkey is the first dish. All right. So do you have any thoughts right now
This
about
is an actual frying pan.
about the plan here?
I think really I'm gonna have to go with some sort of meatballs.
Oh, okay.
I think that's where I'm gonna have to go with this. Is my reality. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna start making a mix with this dried shrimp and some sesame and the black pepper.
All
Maybe
right.
kind of have a Asian sort of turkey meatball. You know, they love turkey in Southeast Asia.
And we'll get some more stuff coming soon. So
Yeah,
we'll see,
yeah. So things like that would be really great.
what we got going on here.
But like a bigger pot as well for.
Ooh, that ground shrimp is.
Yeah, smell that.
I can smell
That's
it from
nice
here.
and salty.
It is nice
smelling.
and shrimpy.
Nice and shrimpy, but it'll be a nice background note. Hey, you want to take a pinch of that and just put it like on your gum?
No, I'm good. Just right in the center, like
That'll do it. Ted's always game for stuff.
What's up?
Here, just take a pinch of this.
But you get it like chew it. Just put it right
Like
in your gum
chew,
there.
Right in your gum.
Ugh. My gum. What
Do
the
it.
hell?
You take some dried shrimp there.
Oh, that's gonna make my breath smell like cat barf.
Oh, man. In large amounts, it does smell a lot like cat barf.
Wow. I can smell it from here.
All right.
It's
It's
salty.
good. Pretty salty.
It's like shrimp jerky, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people are like, you know what I want for lunch right now? Shrimp jerky.
Shrimp jerky.
Oh, that was gross.
Yeah, you
All right.
ate it.
What am I going to get next? That's
Well,
the
you got
question.
some pink Himalayan salt and angel hair pasta.
No, that says angel.
It's just you get
Angel.
just an angel.
Oh.
You get just an angel. We'll find an
That's
angel.
the purple squad telling you you're an angel.
Thank you. There was a British TV show, like a sketch show one time, where there were two superheroes, and one was the BMX bandit, and his superpower was that he could ride his BMX bike around really cool and do sweet tricks, and the other guy could summon a horde of angel warriors, and they were a duo, and like the BMX bandit would be like, all right, I'm gonna like ride in and do all these cool tricks and knock out the bad guys, and the other guy's like, or I could just summon some angels and nobody gets, like, we don't get hurt. It was like the really lopsided.
What show was that? Was that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
But I've seen it. I've seen it.
It was like a British sketch show.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. All right, let's find out what Chef David's doing.
So, David, over here, you're also making meatballs. So both of you are now making meatballs.
Seemed like the likely candidate with ground turkey and 20 minutes to cook it in.
Yeah.
I was going to say, especially with, such limited ingredients as
Right.
well, there's not much you can really do. Are you going to be able to make use of that rosemary at all?
Well, so the cartilage and bones over here,
Yeah.
I'm roasting off, so then I'll make a little broth out of them
Yeah.
at some point. And so I have the rosemary and the vegan butter on that for some extra flavor.
Oh, awesome. Well, we also got some table salt and some orzo.
Cool.
Two things that are great together.
Apparently the last voting round was the salt and or pasta.
There we go.
Orzo would be nice to have.
Well, I
Angel
got it.
hair. I really like angel hair pasta. And I think I said it before, I really like making rice-a-roni with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like homemade rice-a-roni, not that.
That sounds
pasta,
good.
But it's really good.
David, do you make homemade rice-a-roni?
No. I mean, I feel like I've been missing out on my life now.
You have been.
You do. You also. I mean, you do have unlimited. Both chefs have unlimited water.
That's
So
true.
You could
A
use the
whisk
angel
and a
powder.
medium pot,
You
yes.
get a whisk. All right. Well, there you go. So now you get a whisk and a medium pot. Maybe to make some angel hair pasta.
They have
Maybe very
unlimited
much.
water for the time being.
There for the time
But
being.
I don't have a burner, so the medium pot,
You got an oven.
I got an oven.
You do have an oven, yeah, and a panini press. The real star of the show.
Of course, everybody on both squads is quite familiar with panini press. The real victor here. So let's see what's going on over on the stove here. David,
So you
what you
put
got
some,
going on in that pan?
Just toasting
Pepper on
orzo with a little butter, hit it with a little water.
Yeah.
Some of the juice from these little guys will help out in that whole world.
Awesome.
And we're going to make some
Here,
orzo
actually
with
what I'll
turkey
do is
meatballs.
Awesome.
Rotate, and you can get it even. This is what it is like being on my team. It's an interactive,
It is. I like it.
team-based show.
I like it.
Ted just is like, you're the cooking guy, and I'm the host guy. That's good. Yeah, he does that a lot.
All right, so we just sat there and I just helped Chef David put some pepper on that
Aaron.
turkey. Chef Aaron, thank you.
All right.
I miss
so
you too, Mike.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
let's go see what's. Oh, we got some canned beets.
Yay.
All right, reminder squad, you guys are going to be able to vote. Make sure that you guys have logged into Twitch, that you guys are voting. When your border comes up, that's the squad you're voting on. Once you've joined a squad, you cannot vote unless you've joined a squad. And voting only works on PC and Mac. Thank you, I said tablet. We are hopefully be coming to mobile and tablet at some point in the future. Let's check in with our judges, shall we? Let's see what our judges have thoughts about what's happening right now. Judges, first of all, is the monitor in front of you working?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Second, tell us about your thoughts about what you guys have seen going on with some of these ingredients and some of the cooking techniques.
It is smelling so good.
It does smell really good. The ground shrimp was weird.
Yeah, it tastes good.
It does taste good.
You want some? We'll send some over your way.
I mean, I'll wait until you decide to give us the dish. Double meatballs. Can't go wrong with that. It totally makes sense for it to be like an Italian dish, but I don't think it's going to be unless you can find a way to actually cook that pasta.
Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah.
My squad did just vote Chef Aaron to get some tomato sauce. We got some tomato sauce
man.
there, so that'll help.
Oh, failed Asian. That was on the screen, and they took it off almost instantly. I do want to say, yes, they're glad it's not dinner time. Otherwise, this channel would be dangerous. It's dangerous regardless. You'll be hungry here in a second. What's going on here, production?
The Dave did not get a front burner.
Oh,
really?
that's.
I think you got a back burner or nothing. He didn't get anything.
Ooh,
You
so
got
it looks like you
no.
actually don't have that heat source.
You have the toaster oven and the George Foreman grill.
Well, good thing it's already been slightly cooking. So
There you go.
I need a burner.
you do need a burner. I guess you're gonna have to use that toaster oven at the moment. I don't know to cook something, but shoot. And there we go. So Green Squad, you've chosen to sabotage Aaron with the Catify opposing chefs. So how long is this going to be going for on that sabotage timer? 5 minutes.
So, Chef Aaron, you just stand right there.
How am I supposed to do anything for 5 minutes?
Can you guys just come over to your station? Oh, you're.
Oh, no. No, don't get into character.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, gross.
I
don't know.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. The Chiton says, "Oh my God, that's sabotage."
Perfect. I'm glad that we have this existing. We just need a bunch of different heads going on here.
There you go. Get it. It's just for you.
You don't have to act like a cat for 5 minutes. You can still cook things.
Can he? Hopefully he can see. All right. So a reminder, as you guys are voting on the sabotage, you did the sabotage for the other team, so vote on something good. So let's see what you guys got there.
Will it blend?
Great.
Well, go ahead and go get that blender for us
where
there.
is that blender? I'm going to grab that blender. Did we
I don't
not
know.
get
Why
it?
didn't you go get it?
I don't think that was on my side. Let's find the blender here.
All right. So essentially, they're going to blend something of ours for 20 seconds here.
Cool.
Is what's going to end up happening.
Sounds
so who
fun.
knows what it'll end up being? It might that ground turkey could end up being even more ground up. So we'll see what ends up happening here. But Green Squad, you heard David. We need a burner of
Yes.
some sort. So if we could get a burner before this, we've got 8 minutes and 22 seconds left to cook that
Okay.
turkey there. So regardless, we're going to end up coming down to the wire, I feel like, on this dish.
Don't mind me.
Oh, and Mike is just walking back and forth, walking right in front of the camera there.
That's what I do. We have seemed to have misplaced the bottom part of the blender.
Ooh! It's where the batteries are.
We got it. We're over there. We're on it.
There was Mike wandering like a lost child, like a
there
lost
it is.
soul, as he was looking for the bottom of the blender. Who knows where they're going to end up blending as well. We got silicone tongs and a medium mixing bowl. So,
Done without that.
yeah, I don't know what we could have done without that. Who knows? But here you
How
go.
much time do I have in this thing? It's
How much time? He's really warm in there, chefs. We're wondering how much longer does he have inside this here, inside the cat? 3 minutes still. So you got 3 more minutes. Oh, we're missing pieces. The pieces. Why are the blender pieces everywhere?
I don't know. Well, that's fine. So now that Mike has gone over there, he's still trying to get pieces of the blender. Let's see what's going on over on the panini press there, David. Aaron. What you got going on over there, Aaron?
Meow.
Okay, he just says meow. He's going to continue to do that for a while, I guess. Let's see what's going on David in the George Foreman. David, it now looks like you've
The
taken
mini
those-
version of the panini press.
Yes, the mini version of it. So essentially, we've got two. Both of us have now got turkey being made and pressed inside of like panini press type things. The George Foreman and a panini press. Neither of them have a burner, do you?
They do not. So let me go ahead and before you get started there, let's go and grab those meatballs, toss them in here.
Oh no.
Let's go ahead and pardon me here.
They're about to blend our
You have the
meatballs
tongs,
for 20
right?
minutes.
Didn't you guys get some tongs?
We did get tongs. We did get tongs.
I'm allergic to cats, by the way.
Are you?
I-
That's not actually a cat. Oh,
Hi, judges.
all right.
Judges,
Well,
how you guys doing?
Can you open this?
yep.
What do I got sour cream?
Slurry, turkey slurry.
Turkey slurry is coming your way. So hang on. All right. So the turkey is in. I'm gonna then just pop that sucker in there.
Oh, and are they cooked already?
They're kind of like half cooked.
Oh God.
Is
You
it better
moving
if I
this around
flex like I'm a professional
You can make
wrestler?
chili.
Yeah, true.
There you go.
Oh, okay. So hold on a second. We've also
20
got
seconds.
a native. Oh, well, let's wait a second here.
I get 20 seconds left in this thing?
Okay. Well, while Mike is fumbling with that,
Every
let's go
time.
ahead and tell the judges real quick here, just for a moment. Judges. Now, the first scoring category that the squads have voted on is Native American. So 10 out of those 30 points have to be based on Native American. That is one of the two scoring categories that they get to vote on. Now, judges, let's go ahead and turn our attention over to the judges there and see what each one of them thinks about Native American, what they might be judging on that. So, Angelina, what do you think about Native American?
I would think that maybe it would have something with whole grains, corn, things that are indigenous to America.
Okay. And John, what do you think about Native American? How will you judge that?
Oh man, I honestly have no idea. Like, I think that that's a pretty good answer. Yeah, whole grain food, stuff that you'd grow from the earth, or like pick up like right out of the ground that you would find maybe foraging.
Okay, gotcha. So there we go. Chef Aaron, you can take off the cat mask now.
Never.
All right, he's into it. We've made a mistake. He's into it. Let's go ahead and, the next scoring category. Mike, I'm just going to announce this for you.
No, go right ahead. Apparently, this thing, it was in pieces throughout the entire kitchen.
That's fine, and you've taken a lot of our cooking time up with that.
That's fine.
Still going on that. So, judges over here, the next scoring category is going to be multicultural. That is going to be multicultural. So
Native American and multicultural.
Yep, there we go. Good job, squad. Oh.
Good. Oh, you should have done them after they were cooked.
There we go. Real good.
Did I see I got sour cream?
Yes.
Did that show up on my station?
Oh, by the way, I don't know when 20 seconds is up, so if you guys want to tell me.
It's been up. Yeah.
Okay, that was good. All right. No.
There we go. All right. So we got some dried oregano.
Oh, more dried ingredients.
Yes.
Yay.
So there we go. So the scoring category, that other one is multicultural. Now, multicultural has got to be the most brutal sabotage, is what they said. Oh. Oh no, I'm really worried about this. Again, squads, we do want to remind you that is 2 out of the 3 categories. 1 is voted on taste, and the other 2 you got to vote on there. You picked Native American and multicultural. So, judges, what do you think over there, Angelina?
We have 3 minutes.
Judge Angelina. Multicultural and Native American.
I mean, they both seem basically like the same category to me. Multicultural, I guess. Spices.
Okay. Spices.
Spices from different regions.
Okay.
That's all I can think of.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right, sure, that's great. Chef Aaron, first of all, sorry that took so long. It was like Legends of the Hidden Temple trying to put that stupid monkey together.
Yeah,
trying
the
to find
silver monkey. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
because every piece of the blender was in various spots. Second, you've got some sour cream, you got some lemon pepper. What is your plan with your what do you got going on over there? Tasting your food.
Tasting my food. Man, I always forget how awful ground turkey is.
I'm sure that's what the judges want to hear.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
All right. And then let's go over to Chef David over here. David, what are you planning on doing at this point?
I'm just trying to rebuild my life after the blender.
Gotcha. That looks disgusting, that taste.
Trying to rebuild
I'm
my
actually
life.
glad I have a whisk here.
That has turned into just are you using this?
Not yet.
No, go for it.
I do want to remind all the
be my
chefs
guest.
we have roughly 1 minute and 30 seconds before those plates need to be in front of the judges. That looks awful.
Yes, it does. I'm going to show this camera right over there just how this cat food that essentially they've turned our turkey into.
Wow, that looks. Oh, I'm so sorry, David.
Really bad.
I feel really bad for that.
Oh,
At first
my
I was like,
God.
ha, 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 ha. And now I see it, and jeebus, that sucks.
The worst. All right, so we got a 6-inch chef's knife. Let me go grab that for you real quick
What
here.
did you make? What is this sauce? Can we get a shot over here at Chef Aaron? What is this sauce that you made?
It's a sauce using a native, an ingredient native to the Americas.
Okay.
Of tomatoes, and this is a little kind of turkey
Hey, Ted.
meatball
It's not plugged in. Thank you.
that I was gonna actually make. It's gonna be multicultural, and it's actually a turkey sauté now.
A turkey sauté. All right. We just got a 6-inch chef knife.
Thank you.
We only have about 30 seconds left here, David.
Chicken sauté, and a little lemon pepper on top, and a little salt.
All right, we got about 15 seconds left. All right, I will go present this to the judges.
Very
this
Native
one-
American dish combined multiculturally.
David, what are we going to call this here?
Beet explosion on a
Thank you.
plate.
Beet explosion on a plate. Got it. Well, perfect. Let's bring that over to them.
Walking this
Wait,
over right here. All right.
Go with it.
Okay.
Chefs, judges, Chef Angelina, welcome back. Chef Judge Angelina. All right. So reminder, you guys, now that time has expired, you are more than welcome to take points away from the chefs.
I wouldn't take
There we
it
go.
away from him
Perfect.
because you kind of consumed his meat for considerably longer than you probably should have.
It's not my fault that the pieces were all around. This is the turkey sauteed. It's providing the multicultural, the Native American, the tomatoes native to America.
What else is
With
in
a
that?
sauce. It is a sour cream tomato sauce with some pepper and some other spices that our chefs can use.
All right.
What?
And then here is ours called the Beans Explosion on a Plate.
It looks like
according
a
to
explosion on
Chef
the
David, right? Look at that like fantastic piece of art that he just made by
Yeah.
slapping that beef
You
or the
actually
beef
got your
on there.
meatballs cooked?
I like
Yeah.
that.
It looks
It's not going on
fantastic.
over
But
there. No way.
I did.
yeah, so we've pretty much done
was
almost the
surprised,
same
too.
thing, except the sauce is different, and we don't have raw spaghetti sticking out of ours as well. So hopefully y'all enjoy that.
Thank you.
All right, Chef Aaron, I got some great news. You now have a rear burner.
Awesome, but I don't.
Like it.
I guess I have that medium pot, but I got my turkey in it.
Oh, we got the broiler,
Not good
What
again.
is it? Wait,
the thing on the bottom.
This?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So we have the broiler.
As we have learned.
As we have learned, see, last time, Mike over here has decided to grab the roasting pan
did.
and said that was the broiler. So here we go.
To be
So
fair,
there's
no
dish
one
number
knew what was
one.
going on. Like it says, what does the chefs think of their dishes? Chefs, what did you think of this dish?
They're still tough.
I mean, it's not great, but like, I'm sure it's not cat food.
It's not.
Like, it can't be.
not
It can't be
cat food.
It can't be like this is horrific.
Right.
It's not a train wreck.
It's
Right.
not a, there you go. It's
Not a
not
train
It's kind of
wreck.
like how I
train wreck.
judge gas station wine. Like, is it drinkable or not?
All right, so what is your plan right now with the green beans? The featured ingredient.
I'm gonna keep waiting to see what I have coming my way.
'Cause it doesn't take that long.
Because green beans don't take very long. I've got my panini press like super cranked
Oh,
up.
wow, yeah.
So if I need to just sear them real quick, I can do
Okay,
that.
great.
Can
But
we
it's probably gonna be some sort of salad.
can we show what's going on here down in the bottom here as
Kinda
David
like,
is
get-
using the
get out of the way 'cause
broiler.
you're blocking.
David is using the broiler right now.
I really hope the smoke alarm.
All right,
is
we should
good.
probably turn that.
I had turned that on. But
Okay, is it on high? You turn it on high.
Uh-oh.
I'll turn it on high.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. We'll
I'm-
turn the smoke alarm or the smoke thing here. Yep, David's throwing his meat into the broiler,
Whichever
Oh,
one
boy.
will stay there.
and I know that at some point we had a baking pan available to us. I don't know if we're voting on that or not, or if that's even in the voting rounds for this time.
All right, we've just gotten a forced ingredient for you guys. You guys have to use the forced ingredient of corn.
Oh boy, that would have been great for the Native American
That
round.
would be
It
great
would've
for the
been.
native ingredient.
All right, so go ahead and find that corn.
It's in your.
Oh, you put some in mine.
I.
Oh, I put some in mine.
You put in yours.
What did I get last? I'm trying to remember what I got last.
You got the
pepper?
rear
Thanks.
burner.
Wanna
Oh,
read that
last
over there?
was
Yep.
lemon pepper.
Turkey
So,
hands
judges,
on.
and for you guys to chat, the forced ingredient must be present in the next dish. And for Green Squad, that is corn. Corn must be used. I'm so thankful for the corn.
What does that smell? Something smells like cat food.
It's roasted turkey.
It's the turkey.
Is it the
I'm
turkey?
sure. I'm sure maybe a little bit of the shrimp.
Oh, a little bit of the shrimp probably. That's, oh boy. That's got to be what I'm smelling there. That combination of shrimp and turkey.
You guys are voting on a forced
We
ingredient.
are
for our
voting on a
squad.
forced ingredient. Let's make sure it's a good one and force that onto their side. There. Let's give them something real good, real bad there.
Olive oil.
Oh, that would be the
Oh.
worst. The worst fate would be to get olive oil.
Oh, corn.
Corn as well. All right. Corn and
We-
green beans.
Okay. So we should probably talk to our judges here. Judges, Angelina and John, we've both been given corn as a forced ingredient. Now, that probably would have been great for that last one.
Absolutely.
But this time we've got it, and who knows what our scoring categories are going to be. How do you both feel about some corn as a forced ingredient?
I love corn.
All right.
I love sweet corn. I love canned corn. I love cream corn. Give me some corn.
Perfect.
Give me some corn.
No
All right.
canned corn for me.
No, it's fresh corn.
Oh, it is fresh corn.
Yep, it's corn.
Well, then I do like that.
All right, perfect. Sounds good. And then we didn't actually ask the judges what they thought about those last dishes.
Why don't you head over there, because I've got an item I got to grab soon. So why don't you go ahead and take that roll, and I'll grab my ingredients for my chef.
Just going to wander right over here, wandering onto camera. All right, so I'm over here now with our judges. Judges, how did you feel about those first dishes there, each one of you? Let's hear about it a little bit here.
Yeah, so on the purple team, there are many things that go with turkey. I would not say that powdered shrimp or fried shrimp, I don't know.
Ground shrimp, whatever
that was a tough flavor combination.
Sure.
That sauce was
Oh,
not good at
yeah.
all.
Okay, gotcha. And then how did you feel about the other dish?
Green team pulled it together.
Okay.
Surprisingly, that was especially after eating the purple team.
Yeah.
This was like a relief.
Well,
So you like the
the turkey on Purple Squad was well cooked. It tasted good. The turkey on Green Squad still tasted better on its own. I actually really liked the splat. I liked how you just threw the freaking beets on the plate and it just went everywhere.
awesome.
That's the technique
And
used by chefs nowadays.
And the
Something
beets
people do.
themselves actually added a nice, subtle flavor. I don't like beets at all, but I don't mind them when they're used as a mild additive to flavor, and that worked. It worked really well.
Awesome.
Yeah, both were really well cooked. It's just that the purple team had really crappy ingredients.
Cool. Well, perfect. Thank you, judges. I'm going to head back over there, and we'll continue on with stuff. Oh, look at that. We got a half baking sheet.
I got it. I got it already.
Oh,
How
good.
much time
Wow,
till the next
You have
round?
15 minutes.
Okay.
We got 15 minutes left here, guys.
Sounded like so. It sounded like Purple Squad did amazing in that round, according to the judges.
According to the, and let's see what's going on here. David, you've got, you are putting the stuff into the broiler there. Oh, God, stuff's falling down.
Luckily, that's not falling on ground. So
I've never seen a broiler like that before as well. I've
It's not
never,
very common for a home because of how
Inconvenient?
inconvenient it is.
Interesting. All right, well, good job, Chef David, getting out of that
so
one all right.
we're discussing how great the Purple Squad did with their sauce. The sauce was amazing. Thank you guys, judges.
Sounded like,
Do they really like the dish?
No.
sounded like Green Squad came
Okay.
out.
I was like, I heard otherwise.
Ooh, I don't know if they're putting that score up there for you folks to see, because I got the impression that Green Squad was doing a pretty good job there.
Well, the scores will say. All right. So it looks like the Green Squad got 39 points. Nice job, Green Squad. And the Purple Squad got 27.
Ooh,
was
great
the score?
job,
I got 27
David.
39.
Heck
Wow.
yeah.
The sauce, apparently the sauce was not great.
Well, it was just tomatoes and sour cream.
Do want to say,
all
great
I had.
job to Green Squad there. What happened to the dish that we had
I need
here?
a burner.
Yeah,
He
that's what I
moved
wanna
it.
see.
He moved
Can I
it.
have a
He
burner,
moved it. He
guys?
moved
I have
his
a
dish
burner
over
and I'm
there.
not even using it.
I don't know why he
That's the-
moved his dish over there.
I have a George Foreman grill.
You don't have the front burner. You only have the rear burner.
I know,
Okay.
but I'm just saying I have a burner and I'm not even using it. That's how.
David, what's
You're like,
going on
"God
over
damn
here? What are you doing to this corn?
So I'm roasting half of it, and I'm going to serve it two ways, so roasted and raw,
Oh, okay.
to get some of the roasty and raw flavors.
The roasty and raw.
Pretty
flavor.
Classic
straightforward.
roasty and raw.
Can't go wrong.
No, of course.
And so I'm going to make a little nice, refreshing intermezzo course salad.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
A little fancy smancy word for
Yeah, especially since you got the butter lettuce there as
Right.
well. That I'm
you. So buttery.
I know, right?
so
know.
buttery.
Ooh,
Fancy.
ooh, intermezzo.
I Googled it.
See that? He Googled it. You already knew what that was.
No,
Why
I
haven't
binged
Googled
it.
You binged it. Let's say you binged it.
thank
What do you got going on over here?
I am really hoping that when that timer goes to it, I get butter or bacon. But I'm thinking I'm going to make cream corn with some grilled green beans on it.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get the milk.
I got the milk, I got the cream. Normally, actually, I wouldn't use, I'd use just a lot of butter, and the corn is like really, when the corn is really juicy,
Yeah.
that's actually what cream
Was this
is.
a
It's
juicy
not-
corn?
This is not juicy corn.
It's not a juicy corn.
It's not very juicy corn. But I think that I'll be able to, like, bake it.
How
It's
about
not a spatula.
How did that? Yeah, how's that? Is that good?
Was that a sabotage round?
No,
No?
they're voting on a sabotage round right now.
Okay.
This is what I want to say. So go ahead and Green Squad, let's give them something real good for that blending fiasco that they gave us. And
Fiasco.
the best part,
You guys won that round. How was that a fiasco?
we still came out on top, despite that. So let's go ahead and see
I
over
didn't
here.
serve him cat food.
Ah, what's that?
I said I didn't serve him cat food.
No, you didn't. We
But
didn't
I
either.
dressed up
Neither
like a
did I.
cat. I dressed up like a cat.
You did. You did a good job. It was a good cosplay.
Thanks.
It was a very good cosplay. So they are right now, squad.
Lemon.
You're voting on the sabotage. So Green Squad, remember this is a sabotage for their squad that you are voting on.
So make it a
specifically.
good one.
So
Give
make
us-
it a good
yeah,
one.
like some butter.
No, definitely
Olive oil.
not. No. Nothing good like that. So let's see what we've actually got here. Sabotage. You guys don't get any more water.
We are done with. We get no more water.
I think
Chef
that'd
Aaron
be
don't
okay.
care.
All right, they don't care.
He's done. He didn't
But-
need the water.
Well, I want. Can I use it just to clean off
Yes.
things? Okay.
Yes.
Wait, no.
That's
That is
no. We're overriding
unhygienic.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
completely
No, we're not.
unhygienic.
I'll
That's
be
not
okay.
gonna, yeah, that's not.
I've got milk.
So, yeah,
You've
that's
got
not,
milk.
He's got milk. Sabotage.
He's being-
You hear that, judges? Judges, I want to let you guys know that production was about to not let Chef Aaron use no more water. That included to be able to clean stuff.
Oh,
Right?
Look at their- yeah.
Look at their faces.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at that fuck up.
Yeah, yeah. See, they said he could clean it with milk.
ugh.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. That's, no,
Yeah.
no.
No, we gotta be- we gotta-
Squads, we got you.
Yes.
We got you.
here
Judges,
for
we got
you.
you. Yeah.
We're both loyal to our squads and their health.
That being in mind, Purple Squad, let's get a real good sabotage here. I want to see something like Chef David has to like go outside
Use
for
butter.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
He has to drive to Safeway and pick me up a pizza.
Sabotage can alter the other squad's heat.
Great. All right. What do you even have? What do you have? So here's the thing: is for the rest of the game, we can change and mess with their heat settings.
So why don't I? I mean, I can change it and just say off for the broiler.
It's not for the isn't that
But then it messed up my oven.
But then I can just turn it back on.
that works.
That's how it works. That is how it works. All right.
Wait, you
so-
can just turn it back on?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it catches you.
Oh. Well, I didn't turn it off.
It's true because the broiler and the oven are connected.
So really, it doesn't seem like either one of those sabotages
I don't think
is really
you can
gonna...
use both at once, actually.
What?
Oh, weird.
You actually can't use both at once.
Yeah,
What?
because the broiler is the
broiler
burner
is
for
the
the
burner
oven.
for the oven, and
so
so-
you can use both. Yeah.
Well, it was
I don't
turning
understand
up.
this. I'm not a chef.
Well, if you zoom in, I don't know if they
It's
can
actually
see.
one machine with one control, and so it's firing.
Both.
It only can fire one at a time. It can't fire both at a time.
No,
Really?
because the burner's here, the heat goes up into the oven, and it's also right above the broiler, so it does both.
Well, they're gonna
So what
figure it
you're
out. You
saying
get a
is if I
potato
turn it
ricer.
off and mess
All right.
up.
Exactly. Right.
Right, sir. And
I
our
left- you know, I
Green
left-
Squad has given us a very good thing. We've gotten a potato ricer here.
Cool.
Yeah.
I did
yeah.
leave bits of the.
That's always
story
fun,
here,
right?
so I'm gonna make sure
So-
I get that.
Let's go ahead and turn our attention over to those judges here. Judges, now those sabotages, those didn't have seemingly any bearing. What do you have to say about that no water one, though? Not even a clean. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't want to eat
thank you.
like raw meat pan foods.
Yeah.
I missed the other sabotage because I was changing mics.
The other one was can alter the other squad's heat settings.
Oh,
So they
yeah.
can do that at any time, but it looks like they can't because if they turn it
shoot
off, the
themselves
burner
in the
turns
foot.
off. Yeah,
Oh,
they shoot
really?
themselves in the foot because it's all on one system.
Oh,
is
well,
what I'm parroting from
Sounds
Chef
like-
Aaron. They're telling me.
sounds like the squad's kind of messed up their sabotages.
Oh man,
Brown sugar. All
look at
right.
you guys.
We get some brown sugar. Chef Aaron, we got some brown sugar.
Awesome.
And then now, squads, you're actually voting on scoring categories. So I want to also say as well, again, you're voting on Green Squad. You're voting on a scoring category that'll affect both purple and green. This is for everybody. So that's going to. Oh, and let's turn our attention over here real quick to
We
the
got it.
stove,
You're blocking David. You're-
as we've got. I don't know which one we're supposed to turn our attention to. Whether or not it was David corning his cream. Or
Corny.
Aaron.
you got the mix-up.
I got the
Every
mix-up.
time.
You're not
Used to
normally
me
Chef
being
Aaron's
not on your keys.
on Green Squad.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, there we go. So, what we do want to say again is scoring categories are going to be for both squads here. So whatever you pick is going to affect both squads. So definitely pick a good one there. And
gonna fit
purple
in
squad,
there?
that's going to go for you. He's going to make it fit. Wow!
Does it fit? Just spit on it.
Spit on it.
Oh. This is a family show.
No, we had a whole section talking about the butt piercing and wallet. So the goose wallet.
That was a different show.
That was a different show. No, you're right. Do you want to go ahead and announce a scoring
Yeah,
category?
so chefs and judges, I'd like your attention, please. Worth 10 points for this round. Scoring, is it good for company? Is it good for company?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We got another one coming on through here, so we'll see in about 30
What
seconds.
time do we have?
You have 7 minutes left on this green bean featured ingredient dish. What do you got going on over here, Chef Aaron?
Gonna grill them
Yeah.
and gonna serve our lemon pepper green beans.
Hey, lemon pepper is delicious.
It is. It's not as good as the Montreal steak seasoning though.
That's a good one, yeah.
But it's going to be like cream corn, green beans. So it'll be
Nice,
like,
all right.
it'll be totally appropriate to serve to your friends
Yeah.
this Thursday.
This Thursday.
You know, recipe will be included.
That's great because we've got another scoring category. Chefs and judges, listen up. This one, autumn.
Oh, beautiful.
Autumn. Is this an autumn dish?
All right.
So I would like to know what that means.
Yes,
I
I
would
would.
like to go to
Oh, you know who could probably tell us what that means?
Who could tell us what this means?
The judges could
The
probably
judges.
tell us what that means.
Let's go to the judges. Judges.
What does good for
good at
company and what does autumn mean to you as scoring categories?
Good for company means something fancier than you would make for yourself.
Oh,
me?
wow.
Fancier
I
than
like-
you would make for yourself. All right.
That's a good one. I would have said shareable or like a bunch of different. Yeah, shareable essentially. So like a big dip or like pieces of a thing that you can like just pick up and eat. Like something that you can like basically finger food or something like that. I guess.
Awesome. Well, cool. Thank you,
Yeah.
judges. Oh, what about autumn now that I'm thinking about that? We haven't asked you. What does
Well,
autumn mean?
I think.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say I think this whole entire episode is basically autumn themed with the green beans, the turkey, like pumpkin spice stuff. I think the brown sugar I would even consider like autumn themed.
The Bud Light commercial where the guy is like, Bud Light for everybody. He's like, I want an autumnal mead.
What?
Have you seen that?
No.
No? It's like the king, and he comes in after a big victory in war, and he's like, Bud Lights for everybody. And the one guy's like, I'd like a mead. He's like, oh, Bud Lights and a mead. And then he's like, is it autumnal? And he like puts them in the
Ah.
Can you open this for me?
Yes, I can.
Love your face.
Got that for you.
You know what? Once today's show is over, I'm gonna grab the manual
Light.
to this oven. I'm gonna grab the manual to this oven and see how this broiler
manual
bacon
to the
thing
oven.
works right now.
Mike is getting down to the nuts and bolts of it.
Because I want to make sure that we can alter the heat settings. Because right now you've got the toaster oven which isn't plugged in, your George Foreman grill,
That toaster oven does nothing.
and don't you badmouth the toaster
There's
oven,
something on
sir.
fire though. down
That's cool. That's what I
Then
want.
there's something on fire down there. Great. We got some chicken broth.
Oh,
Oh, that was an excited noise. What's going on there?
that's gonna be perfect for my last round.
For the last round, bro. All right, thinking ahead. Our chef's already thinking ahead.
Ooh, let's take a look and see what David's
what
doing
the
here
hell
with his
David's
rice-a-roni.
Yes.
He made rice-a-roni.
He listens to.
No, it's orzo.
Oh, it's
Going
orzo.
on the salad.
Ah, all right.
Orzo salad. An orzo. All right, sure.
I trust David with this. He's a good chef. Both of these guys are great
Both
chefs.
these-
So
yeah.
whatever the squads are giving these chefs, they're going to make the best use out of this.
And a reminder, chefs, you guys got about 4 minutes left, 3 minutes and 45 seconds to be exact, before these plates need to be down in front of our judges.
Well, it's plating. They need to be plated at the 0 mark.
I thought it was served.
Ah, whatever. Served.
Served.
You're just saying the show name now.
Served. Squad says served.
Yeah, perfect. So we've only got a couple minutes. Once they are getting ready to plate here, we'll get coached by them. Ooh, we got diced green chilies. I don't know how autumn that is, but you know.
You know,
cool.
it's autumn-esque. It's not forced. You don't have to use it. You can use it for the next dish, and we'll see where it goes.
There we are.
All right, Chef Aaron, what do you got going on over at the panini press? The star of the show.
They're
Oh, those look amazing.
they're brown sugar crusted green beans
All right.
that are
A little sweet and savory
little
mix.
sweet and savory, and then they're gonna be served with cream corn.
Oh my God! Everyone just sort of turned their attention to David and seeing what was going.
Well, because David's
I
been
was
going
worried
up
he was
and
gonna fall over.
It looked like he
That's
was.
a tough climb right there.
David's been going up and down, and you can hear it. Like I don't know if they can hear the mic, but he's like, oh God, oh, hang on, like an old
David,
man, David.
As your
It's a long climb from the floor.
as your host here, we only do have 2 minutes and 40 seconds until this needs to be plated
Why
here.
you're number one, Ted.
All right.
Thank you.
That's why I am number one, everybody.
You are number one. All right, you got
Okay,
that cream
that was
corn to
easier.
go in that skillet. Squad, of course, there was stuff happening, so they missed it. Got that cast iron skillet, which seems to have come in at the right moment for you.
Yeah, it was really good. I was really glad I didn't have to do it in my little pot, but I could have if I had to. It gave me a nice flexibility. And
You're already plating it. 2 minutes left. Already plating. You're still going to grill some of those green
Green
beans.
beans are
You got a
coming
large,
off.
you got a large mixing bowl for whatever reason. So you know, if you want to use that at some point later on, you're more than welcome to.
Ooh, and then David, how is everything looking here on your side, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't
and,
mind you asking.
What exactly are you doing with this? Because this is really interesting what you're doing with the butter lettuce.
So we're gonna make a autumnal salad.
I love your creativity. You know, this is why I like having you on the purple or on the green squad here.
It's a very shareable dish that you would make whenever your company is coming over.
You hearing this, Judge? You
It's
hearing this, judges?
It's the
okay,
fall
huh?
season, and everybody has these big hearty meals for Thanksgiving. So, you know, they come over and they're like, okay, I want something lighter so I can still fit in my size 9s.
Yeah.
And this is what you serve them.
Okay, perfect. Now, Chef, we only do have about a minute, 20 seconds left here, so we're going to have to grab whatever you've got there.
Go with that.
Ready to go. Is that for last down there?
Yeah.
Awesome. So it sounds like we're almost ready to go here.
Yeah, it looks like we're about ready to go as well because these look amazing. Again, everything just smells so good.
There we go. Wow. That looks incredible, David.
I love how much you believe in me.
Oh, my God. Why would I not believe in you, David?
You're the best. I mean that.
Ooh. And look at the orzo that he's got going on here right on top of this. Wow. This looks fantastic. And you put the bones in there to make the broth, correct?
Yes.
That's fantastic. I'm
A
loving
more
this.
depth of flavor.
Get this
So this is a little lemon.
cream corn and
Beet
brown sugar
vinaigrette?
grilled
Yeah.
beans.
Cream corn and
Family
brown
style,
sugar.
so it's
Family
shareable.
style, yeah, shareable. Let's take these two, I think.
Sounds
are the
good.
Ones.
Sounds
There you
good.
go. Right,
Go
right.
ahead and plate over there.
Perfect.
All right.
Ooh.
Coming over here to the judges. Hello, judges. Nice to see you again. That's great. All right.
Done,
Wonderful.
my friend.
We've got for you some cream corn.
Green bean
and
salad with
sugared,
grilled corn
people want to say
and butter
asparagus.
lettuce with
green beans. This is family style, so it's shareable.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So there you go. Enjoy it. Of course, the first ingredient, the
I
corn.
don't think
you
it's
can
going
see
to
right
matter,
there at the
but
bottom.
there's a bit of
There you
water
go.
on the floor.
Oh, pardon me.
Thanks.
Okay. So what we've got here is a butter lettuce and green bean salad with a beet vinaigrette that's on top here with some grilled corn and some orzo on top there.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Really healthy.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Man, that was
I'm
good.
glad that both of our chefs seem to have now found, we've gotten a rhythm now. Yes, I can. It seems like everything's, and this is what I love about this, is like we really seem to come into like a really, into a rhythm at this
Yep.
point. I like that we have extra hot horseradish.
Extra hot. We got some chili peppers in adobo sauce.
I don't know how useful that's going to be for me, but
I'm going to put that out there for you. That's out there for you. All right, squads are voting on a fourth ingredient coming up for this final dish there. Final dish, of course, being the turkey leg. And Chef Aaron, I apologize. You're trying to tell me a secret, and I'm sorry that you couldn't tell me because then they would have production would have heard it, and then they would have picked up your microphone.
it's okay. I'll let you know when the time is right.
When the time is right, there's a secret brewing.
Ooh.
He's got secrets.
That's fine.
That's exciting. I've seen some of the fourth ingredients we got coming up.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm worried about
I am
these.
pretty excited about them.
Are you?
I am. We're going to
David,
David
what
right
is it
now.
that you're doing over here with the coconut milk?
Ted, I'm making some magic here.
Are you? Okay, well, perfect.
I'm just trying to salvage whatever I can. So I'm going to have a little sweet with the coconut, a little heat
Yes.
with the chilies and the horseradish.
Okay.
Keeping it, not too fiery, but
Now, when you say salvage,
yeah, I mean, I'm cooking on the bottom burner with some pieces.
gotcha.
I'll make it
That's
magic
wonderful
with that.
because with magic, what I want to see happen is the fourth ingredients my squad has chosen
me
is
have-
this deep dish pie crust.
Let me have
You know what? I
Ain't
could
scared.
use that.
Deep dish pie crust. Oh, and unfortunately, Chef Aaron's like, oh, I could have used
coulda
that.
used it.
Thanks.
Let's pop this open.
Appreciate you caring, Mike.
I care,
Squad.
David. We've been on the team before.
We have history.
We have history. So wow, and that thing is already like floured and ready to go.
Yeah, it is. Wow, this thing is like
Judges.
super
I'm
ready.
gonna walk one over to the judge. I'm walking over to the judges here. You don't
All
have to
right.
follow me, Cam. I just want the
He's
judges.
going over to
see
the
it.
judges there.
Everything's okay.
Easier.
Oh, that's gonna be glorious. I'm excited
You know,
for
while
that.
I'm here. Oh, right there. Hang on. Let's there we
can't-
go. Also, while I'm here, have you had a moment to taste both dishes? Yeah.
Oh,
and
my
Elena's
God.
eye rolling. All right, let's talk about them right now. I know you guys haven't scored yet, but let's go ahead and talk about
This
thoughts.
is
They're both so
These
good.
have both been my favorite dishes I've had in the entire time I've been on the
Wow,
show.
that cream corn.
Both
was
of them.
So
Like
good.
I
Fourth ingredient.
Bravo.
yeah.
Look at that. We might have a high scoring
I was gonna
round.
say, do you wanna,
guys. That's amazing. Well, awesome. All right, well, you know what? I'm good for that. We'll just wait for the scores to come in. John said this was his favorite dish he's ever had his entire time being on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
What, from the Purple Squad there?
Both of them.
From
Both
like
of them?
both dishes. He said
Wow.
this dishes, yeah.
That's amazing. I'm so
Wait,
excited about that.
What?
So I do want to
Okay,
say
ready?
the first ingredient here that they
Can
had.
you rinse that tongs off and hand them to me?
Yes.
All right,
Totally
we
get
got
that one up again.
Ready Whip whipped cream. What is your plan? We have to use this. Judges,
Thank you.
we got whipped cream for our fourth ingredient. What
Now,
is...
if I do the whip it off of it, does that does that count as it being used?
No. It has to be in the dish.
Are those still a thing?
What?
Whippets?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, they are. Well,
Just don't
Oh,
fall
no.
over dead or anything.
No, not really.
we're showing
A little bit.
We've shown whippets now on.
Oh, my God.
I have a friend that years ago when we were young we went to a 7-Eleven at the last call for beer
Yeah.
time of
Yeah.
night, the witching hour, and well, we were all getting our beer purchases. He was on the other side behind the checkout guy doing whippets and putting them back. Terrible things you do when you're
That's awful.
younger.
You get some dried fennel seeds, courtesy of the Purple Squad. Again, you can just shove it off the side if you're
Yeah,
not going to use it.
I think that'll.
I want to know what's your plan for this.
Okay, so I may use it as cream to mount into my sauce.
Okay.
That's probably the easiest thing. One thought that came into my head is there's actually a Czech dish that's a sirloin hot roast.
Oh,
that
all right,
is
yeah.
served with whipped cream, but it's not as sweet as this.
All right. Okay,
So,
cool.
Because I'm
They
doing.
serve that on the island of Greece where they love baseball.
They do. They do.
Throwback.
Wow.
Let's see what David's doing over here. David, what is your plan with this pie crust that you've got
It's a
in
secret. I can't tell you.
there? This is a secret.
So
I
many
can't tell you
secrets.
what he's actually said here.
You know what? What says Thanksgiving more
Than
than secrets between family members?
I also want to say our judges are still eating that
You still
last
have one
meal.
more dish.
Nice.
All right, we have the scores. All right, Ted, why don't you go ahead and tell us? Wow.
Okay, so I just got from production here. It is a dead heat right now. The scores are 59 green, 58 purple. Oh, that was just for that round.
Just for that
So
round.
that is just for that round.
So I'm really still far
Just
behind.
for that
Give about 10
round,
points.
Okay.
it is, wow, 50
Out of 60. That is the closest to a perfect round I think we've ever had.
Wow, I can't believe how close that is.
Wow. All
Great
right.
job.
Wait a minute,
Who
I think
scored-
the
who
scores
scored?
were
Yeah, I
reversed.
think the scores are flipped there.
All right, so
production.
right now the total scores are 85 points to the purple squad and 98 points to the green squad. I think those scores are flipped. But wow, that is crazy. That is crazy right there.
Woo! Oh my God, that is incredible. That's definitely got to go in the cookbook. Both of those.
Both of those dishes will go. Those will go in the Squadsays cookbook. Chad, if you're there, I just want to say hi, first of all. Second, we're sorry, there's so much craziness happening right now that we're probably not seeing some of you guys come through on our teleprompter. But we love you. Don't worry, and we thank you guys for all your votes.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you guys tell your friends. This is our only show this week because it's short week.
Yep, short
But
week.
we will be back next week.
Yep, with two more.
With 2 more shows, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then, after we come back twice next week, the official Squadsays launch on December 4th. So make sure you guys are out there telling your friends. The biggest way to support us is, of course, show up on those days. Follow the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Donate bits to the channel. Everything you guys do comes to directly support this show and its continued existence out in the world. So thank you guys for even being here today and voting. We know it's kind of a crazy week with the Thanksgiving and all that. Yeah, that's all I got.
That's it.
I'd like to bring attention.
All right, there it is. Okay.
All right.
You got judges, did you see that? Angelina's shaking her head.
I do want to see here. Let's bring it over to David here. David, what is it that you are doing right now? You look like you're making calzones.
I'm making empanadas.
You're making empanadas out of the
Yes.
pie crust.
Because I love you guys.
All right, perfect. Because he loves us specifically. Now you did get some cream cheese there.
Ooh,
some cream
that's
cheese
not
Very
spread.
often one walks back.
And you did also get some rice crackers. I did want to tell
Thank
you
you.
that. Yeah, I've been eating the rice crackers. They're really good.
So, Chef Aaron, you put a spritz in of the whipped cream, and then you added yet another spritz.
Into the
Yeah,
stove there.
I
All right. We also got some Romano cheese.
Okay.
Could be useful, could not be. We'll see what happens.
Oh, and I do want to say,
Open that.
Green Squad, you're voting on a sabotage right now. You're going to sabotage Purple Squad. Remember, you are voting to sabotage them. So let's give them something good.
We still have sabotages?
Yep.
Wow. Chefs, we have 12 and a half. We still have 12 and a half minutes?
We do.
I feel like we've been
sabotage.
cooking this dish forever.
Ooh, other squad, you must plate in some mugs.
Okay, you want to grab those mugs for us then?
Yeah, I can grab the Purple Squad mugs.
All right. No, you're grabbing the mugs of your color. Yeah.
Look, ours are this big.
Okay. Well, you know what? I appreciate you looking out for us.
Yeah, give them the small mugs, Ted.
I
What are you
appreciate
talking
you
about?
looking out for us. Purple
Thank you.
Squad.
What
Ruin
side
them.
are you on here?
Ruin them. All right. We are going to be plating in the official purple mugs. They're saying purple mugs. Production,
go get them.
make up your mind. Make up your mind. Last time, when the Green Squad had the plate in mugs, we gave them our squad's mugs.
That's what we did.
That was the point, production. Production's in my ear, trying to talk about
Still
how they're like, but
remind
then we
them that they
couldn't
have to-
figure out who's in the
We do also want to say, I for David here, Andre at best in the chat there says, down to earth cooking out here.
All right.
Down to earth cuisine out here.
All the way down on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Chef David,
Hi.
what's your favorite letter of the alphabet?
It's not R, it's the C.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and stop what you're doing. No, sorry. All right, no scarf. You get this and this. Where's the hook? Oh, there it is. Give us the hook. We want the hook. There it is. Yep.
I'm going to pyrotize for 5 minutes here. I'm looking at the clock here, and at 11 minutes, you have been pyrotised. There we go. All right. You have to use the eye patch.
It's over my third eye. Okay.
Does he have one of those weird wallets
Perfect.
too?
Yeah. All right. Let's go over to the stove. Actually,
Well-
hang on. What's going on over here, Chef Aaron? Let's talk about what you've been working on here. This thing
Okay.
has been cooking for a while.
Okay, so I'm going to finally reveal
Oh, here it
what
is.
I'm going to be doing. This course is going to be served tableside, carved by yours truly.
What?
So you're going to have this beautiful turkey leg roast that you're going to slice and serve to our
Oh wait,
lovely
me?
judges. You're going to serve.
Oh crap! All right, I'm gonna. So all right, that's awesome. I'll be slicing up a turkey leg in front of y'all and hopefully not butcher it. So great.
Or would you prefer that I do it?
I mean, I'm supposed to bring the dish over there. I don't know if you got time.
We're pushing boundaries right
We're
now.
pushing boundaries. We're
We're
pushing
rewriting the
boundaries.
rules of the game.
We really are.
Ooh, I'm excited to see what is coming out of both of these chefs here. Is this the empanada here?
This is another preparation.
What are
going
you
big
doing
time.
specifically here?
I don't know yet.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
Chef David is the king of X ways. He's always
Yeah,
like, I'm
he
gonna do it. Can you do tuna 2 ways before? I
Oh
think?"
yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
yeah.
He does things multiple ways.
Chef John, I got the judges. All right, let's. You
Oh,
know
no.
what? We've not checked in on our judges in quite some time.
Oh yeah.
Judges, let's talk about what you're seeing out here.
Yeah, the pie crust flopping out of the tin, that was a...
Bad sight. Oh man, it's gonna be so.
I feel like
hard
I'm
to
missing
top
some
those
stuff.
last few dishes.
I always get beer.
Oh, I understand. No, the fact that both of you combined scored them so high that it's going to be tough for the squads to vote on some things that'll give our chefs the ability to give you something that'll top that.
Yeah.
How much time do we have left?
That's true. You have 8 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Okay.
Also, considering that we're still down about 9 points, it looks like. Oh, no, it's
you're-
actually a little bit closer there. Thanks
10,
for-
you're down 14 points.
14 points now.
13 points.
13
I would like to.
What's going on here on this?
It's good for TV. That's all.
What do you got going on over
I
there?
wasn't trying to
Oh
hate.
no!
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Oh,
That's
no.
what I meant to do. Watch. I'll show you how it's
Uh-oh.
gonna work. Right, exactly.
Ooh,
It's almost as if they knew.
smells real toasty
it's,
there.
It's Cajun
It's toasty.
style.
Right.
Well, we still have 8
It's
minutes 15 seconds. I think we can
multicultural.
salvage this.
Yes.
David says yes.
Can I ask the judges a question? How spicy do you guys like things?
Up.
All the way up?
Low, medium.
All the way up.
It is.
Low medium.
So this is something different for each chef that we're hearing here. Also, you got a beer. So
Okay.
Reminder, you still have your toaster oven and your George Foreman. They've just been sitting there, just, you know.
That's true.
I feel like
There we go. There's your
I
beer.
feel like I'm going to. Would it be like uncouth for me to salvage some of this?
Yeah, I don't know, actually.
That's supposed to be your third. That's supposed to be the plated dish. That one has
All right,
to be
yeah,
on its own.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, so the cream corn's gone then.
Oh
is
no,
gone.
you didn't save any?
There wasn't much left in it.
That's true. There was not much left. All right. So scoring category, folks. I go ahead and judges and chefs. Melting pot. Maybe.
This is a really like warm and fuzzy. This on another special episode.
This is
Squadsays.
because it's a thankful episode.
It is.
In preparation for all that. Melting pot. You know, maybe this is something you would get at Seattle's Melting Pot.
Speaking of
It's
thankful,
open to interpretation.
you know what I'm grateful for and thankful for?
Another beer?
Green Squad.
Green Squad. Oh,
Thankful
there
for
you go.
Green Squad and
for
all
Green
y'all
Squad, yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
More points, please.
Oh,
David, what's going on over here?
I am making some empanadas.
Still?
With a pirate on my arm.
All right. You've only got about 30 seconds left of that,
Okay.
so
Okay.
you'll be good. We also got about 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here. So
So I have a question.
what's
Yes,
the question?
sir.
Have you found that people choose a squad and then stay on the squad? Or
They have
people,
to.
Like,
For now.
For right now.
For right now.
Right now.
For right now.
Okay.
And we do want to tell the judges and the chefs this scoring category that has been voted on is while watching football. While watching football.
Empanadas and
So-
football. Done.
Let's go ahead and turn. I'm thankful for Ted's blow dryer, is what Andre at best says. Now, let's turn to the judges over here and see what they're thinking about these. Now, judges, what do you think about melting pot and scoring while watching football?
I think I have the perfect food for that. Nachos.
Nice.
So like melting pot is like for me like a fondue
Okay.
of some sort, and while watching football has got to be like finger food or like bar food almost.
Okay.
And so nachos is like the first thing that came to mind for me.
Okay. Gotcha. And Angelina, what are you thinking over there?
Yeah, I like the category while watching football because that could be anything like finger food related or just food that you're.
Appetizers. Yeah.
Yeah, appetizers. Who doesn't love appetizers?
Awesome. Sounds good. So looks like both of them said they'd really just like appetizers. Now, they both pretty much made clear that
Yeah.
they like appetizers.
Yeah, I like the production. Of course, like good thing they got a big ass turkey leg for this last one. Andre Best, does the parrot have a name? I thought it did have a name. Yeah, it's a panini.
Panini, there we go.
Panini.
Panini.
Parrot.
Panini
He's
the
Italian.
He's Italian.
He's Italian.
You know, the classic Italian parrots.
Chefs, we've got about 4 minutes and 45 seconds left before we need to head over and.
Are we going to
serve
be
this.
getting anything more?
That is it. You're
Okay.
done with what you got right now.
Then I think I'm going to
Voting is over.
start.
You start. All right.
Wow. We want to turn our attention over here to the stove. David, what is going on here with this broiler?
He's burning more stuff.
No, this looks
It's
great.
pretty golden brown and delicious to me, Mike.
That
Thank
looks
you.
awesome to me.
For your judging eyes and ways.
Your judging eyes.
That's
Mike
me.
does have judging eyes
I
for a
do.
squad. Join Green Squad.
I do.
That is
I
fine.
just spit the truth. I'm a truth
Wow.
spitter.
David, what are you doing?
Trying to whip this cheese, cream cheese, and lemon.
Trying to whip
into a
this-
cohesive sauce.
Okay, you said cream cheese and lemon?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
Lemon
make it, cream cheese.
sauce.
Yeah, I was like, wouldn't that make it
Go for the empanada.
from that curd?
Wow.
All right.
And a
All
touch-
right. Chef Aaron,
Tuck
what
the
do you got going on
horseradish
over
in
here?
there.
And a touch of chili.
Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry. Wait. It's David's still talking. I realized
Sorry.
we're still, David's
Go ahead, you're
yapping
good.
his gums.
You're good.
Yeah. What do you got going on over here, Chef Aaron?
It is a Mexican-German soup that involves pretzels, which you eat all the time while watching football. Yeah, we'll call it like turkey. We'll call it a turkey pretzel soup.
A turkey pretzel soup. And it's like,
No,
yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's
Forget about it.
Okay.
turkey.
Maybe I won't carve it tableside. That's
Okay.
part
The
of it.
door was open.
Okay.
I walked in.
Not anymore. You switch it up
Just because I have these mugs.
just because you got the mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Ooh. And I do want to remind them, you also have to serve in those mugs. You're going to carve that turkey into those mugs?
Unfortunately, not anymore because the sabotage is away.
But-
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Here we
okay,
go. Let's see
you know,
him
hang on,
carve
You
here.
would need to have this over over your arm. As
Get
you
this
cook.
out of the way. I want to make sure that we can get a nice shot here.
Did you just laugh?
Yep.
thought it was a-
Turkey leg there.
That turkey leg does look delicious.
I thought the arm over the towel
The
over
dirty
the arm is
towel.
more of a barber thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's both.
I mean, we did get
You get a shave.
Yeah.
we did get those towels from a barber shop. So
Ah, what smells like beer?
Beer right behind you.
I have beer.
Wow.
there's beer everywhere.
Did
Oh,
you
there
guys get
is.
beer too?
Ooh, David. So that looks like the empanadas have sort of broken a little bit there. Is it
No, I
still going
cut
to be
'em in
just
half.
as good?
I did
cut
that
him
on
in-
purpose.
Oh, you did that on purpose.
Did
All
it?
right.
Sure. He
What
always
is this?
he
Is
does.
this good?
He always does.
Or is
Yeah,
that the?
go for
He
it.
always does that. Let's go this way. Oh my God.
Ted is the eternal Scooby-Doo needing a Scooby snack.
That's really good. That's
what I
honestly
love.
delicious. I'm very excited for that. We still have 1 minute and 50 seconds left on here. What are you thinking of?
Make it
So the pretzels
Make it better.
are both in the soup.
Make it better. How are you going to make it better?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna maybe garnish with some rice crackers.
Wow. Add a little crunch into that texture.
For sure.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. What's
Everything's
happened
fine.
here?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Don't worry
Everything
about
off the floor is
Yeah,
delicious.
we got about a
get me-
minute and a half left.
it. Grab me one of those cups real quick.
Yeah. Do we want to grab another, maybe a little bit more?
I
A lot in there.
I think it's all
think
about
it's- all right.
intensity.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is okay. All right. Hope you guys are ready for that cranked up
We
there.
have
That
a
spices.
braised turkey
Okay.
leg empanada
Okay.
with the roast
Mexican
turkey leg on the
German
side,
turkey
a corn salsa, and a lemon
with their
creme fraiche.
Okay, say that one more time so I can go through it.
Turkey empanada,
Turkey empanada.
hatch chilies. We have
Hatch chilies?
hatch chilies, the
Hatch
green little chilies you gave me.
Yeah.
Hatch chilies. So turkey empanada, green chilies, roast turkey leg, and a lemon creme fraiche.
And a lemon creme fraiche. Okay.
All right, judges. Surprise! I'm already here. I'm already here.
Sorry, we saved the best for
I'm
last.
throwing.
No, that's totally
I'm
fine.
throwing the production off right now.
Yeah,
They're like,
that's
what?
fine.
Where'd he go? They're like, what? Where'd he go? So I'm gonna wait for this to come over here. I'm ready to go. Just
Braised
watching
turkey?
some of that plating
What is it?
happen over
Say it
here
one more
and
time.
Explain what's going on.
It's
Exciting stuff over there.
braised turkey empanada.
Okay.
It's a
Hey,
duo.
judges, all right, we're live. All right, so
Yeah,
judges,
same
we've
with
got
the
for you
team.
today
With
this.
the roast turkey,
What
corn
is
salsa,
it?
lemon
Got
creme.
it.
German pretzel. It's a pretzel turkey soup. The turkey is the pretzel is both in the sauce and as well as the whatever the thing is you call on top, the decor. Turkey's in there with your favorite game day beverage.
Oh, it's a nice touch.
All right, enjoy.
All right. And then here is ours, which is a turkey two ways here. And this is going to have a turkey empanada and a braised turkey there. And it's got a corn salsa as well as a horseradish thingy that I can't remember.
Creme fraiche.
Yeah, there. That. Horseradish creme fraiche. Thank you. Perfect. So
Got you.
hopefully you all enjoy that. It's not served out of a mug there. And an empanada definitely, I think, is very much a Super Bowl food. So enjoy.
Thank you.
When I think of the Super Bowl, no offense, David, I think of creme fraiche.
That's what I also think.
Or soup.
Or
soup.
soup.
Well, it's pretzel soup. So
All right.
I mean, it gets cold.
Where's the
It's
pretzels?
cold. It's cold in February.
Thickened it and was like a garnish and ice.
So
Yeah,
with
I don't think of ever going to a Super Bowl and eating soup while I'm sitting there cheering. You're going, yeah, you know. But on the other hand, an empanada in one hand,
Yep.
maybe a little creme fraiche sauce to dip it in.
that's what I'm thinking.
Just saying, that's what the Super Bowl champ Seattle Seahawks ate on their
Victory empanada.
Yeah, their victory empanadas. All right, squads, here's what's going to happen. We're going to let the judges chow down on these dishes. We're going to take a short break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to the chefs about what just happened. And then we're going to find out the winner of Squadsays Served. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Finger guns?
Hey, and welcome back, everybody. What?
Welcome back to Squadsays Served.
Why? What are you
That's
laughing
just
at?
I like to. Hey.
Hey.
All right, we have finished. Scores are being tallied. We're going to get a final results, and then we're going to go right into Squad Says Chill. Let's talk about the dishes before we get the scores. Let's talk about these first dishes. Chefs, tell us about your thoughts on these first two dishes. We're going to start over here to my left with Chef Aaron.
Well, I thought it was pretty bad, and the judges seemed to concur. I was like, it's not gonna like poison them,
Right.
but I just didn't really have much to work with. And ground turkey, you will probably concur. It's not the most glamorous of things to have to eat or cook. It tends to be rather lean. Oh, sorry. And I just didn't have much to work with at the time, so it was kind of trying to make something out of nothing.
And David, how did you feel about yours?
I had a plan going, and then Mike came over and blended it all to oblivion to cat food with, like, what, 6 minutes to go? So I had to make some new meatballs and cook them, like 12 of them, in a George Foreman grill with 6 minutes to go. So I put a lot of weight on the top, and I had some beets, and I made a little splatter sauce with it. And I thought it was
You came out on top.
okay.
From that
great
one.
then.
All right, and what about the second dish? We'll start off with Chef David. This is the one that the judges said was their best dish they've ever had. And judges, we'll get back to you guys when we go into chill. I want to talk to the chef specifically right now. Let's talk about the ideas and the thoughts behind these two dishes, because clearly these are apparently the best dishes in the world.
$59.99 at your local Whole Foods. No, I mean, I felt like the green beans would have been really nice and crispy raw, and so I wanted to leave those raw for the nice crunch. I had a nice lemon kind of beet vinaigrette, and then to do the corns 2 ways, so you would have the nice roasted corn flavor, which is amazing, and then the raw crunch of that served on top of some butter lettuce, just to kind of tie it all together.
I really like creamed corn, and I had a lot of dairy fats that go really well with it. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me. If I had bacon, it would have it would have been even better.
It would have sung.
Yeah, I really like to make creamed corn in the fall with bacon and chanterelle mushrooms, actually. And we had really, I should say, positive judging categories this week. Like, they weren't really all that crazy. It wasn't like space food or
Right.
Military service. I don't know. But so it was really great to have the chosen ingredient corn and have to do something that was autumnal.
All right. Well, Ted's got food in his mouth, and production
Really
is
good.
tallying up the scores. Let's talk to the judges about let's get your thoughts on this third and final dish.
Oh, this one crushed it in the categories, but that tomato sauce, like the tomato soup, it was really overly tangy. Like, it wasn't too spicy, which I appreciated, but and the spiciness was nice, but it was like it tasted a lot like that sauce.
It was the same tomatoes.
Okay.
No.
It was not tomatoes that I would use personally. But
Yeah, it must have been just like those
that
tomatoes.
brand of tomatoes
Yeah,
was pretty tinny.
yeah, they didn't do it any favors.
How did you feel about the final dishes, Angel?
All right. Let's get Chef Angelina's thoughts on David's dish, and then we'll get the scores.
So that third round.
Yeah, it's David's dish on the third round. This one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I figure since you guys are on that table.
Yeah.
It was not something I would eat, but if I chose it, I wouldn't choose it off a menu, rather. But
Okay.
He had a lot of obstacles. He kept getting stuff thrown at him. So, all in all.
I thought it was well made. Like, the empanada was crunchy, the creme fraiche thing was delicious, the turkey was well cooked, the corn was solid. I mean, all the ingredients were really well together, and I always mush everything into one bite.
Sure. That's
And
what it was meant to be.
Yeah, and I thought it tasted delicious, but it didn't hit like the categories very well. Football and melting pot.
Empanadas.
And that's one country.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's get the scores from production. Production is ready with the scores. So in that score, green scored 44 points and purple scored 40, which I believe means that after all, green.
Ooh.
Is that
They
again?
keep flipping the scores the wrong way there. Every time. But that does mean that Green Squad has taken it again. 142 to 125. Let's just do like a quick thing here. Hold on. Where's the belt? What happened to it?
You moved it. You took it.
Oh, is it? Hold on. I'm going to walk off of camera here. I'm going to walk right up into this one. Hi, everybody. I'm going to grab the belt here. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Here's our wonderful belt that I will put on David here. As representative of the Green Squad. Come here, David.
Somehow.
How about there you go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, no, the long side goes on the shoulder.
Yeah, you guys.
There we go. There we go. Now I put it on David. There we go. Green Squad, great job. We came out victorious again. We are officially 2 up on Purple Squad now.
That is true. That means Purple Squad has to win the next 2 weeks in order to end a preseason tied. Tied. Purple Squad, you need to get out there. You need to start giving your chefs those proper ingredients for them to start making them good dishes.
And with that, that means that we're going to start Squadsays Chill here officially.
Right. Yep.
So let's go ahead and start that. We're waiting for our cue here in just a minute here. Where's the?
We're waiting for the cue. Yeah, don't worry. No, we got one.
We have a
We're
cue.
waiting for it.
Yeah, where is
We're
it?
waiting for it. Squadsays Chill starts right after this quick signage that comes out. As soon as we're
I
waiting
don't know
for
if
the
it's
signage.
actually going to happen or
It's
not.
supposed to happen.
Is it
It
gonna
better
happen?
happen.
Just pretend.
There it is. Here, I hear it. Here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Squadsays Chill.
Okay, now
Starts right
Squadsays Chill
now.
is happening. Good job, Echo.
Yay.
So now it's Squadsays Chill.
Introduce us, Ted.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ted's Friends.
And I am the Micro Robles.
And this is Squadsays Chill.
That's right. This is your chance now to sit and chill with us and talk to the judges and talk to the chefs about what you just saw on Squadsays Served. This is going to be your chance to ask questions and deep dive into the minds of these 4 individuals here that just went through hell on this Thanksgiving-themed episode of Squadsays Served, where we had the ingredients of ground turkey, green beans, and a turkey leg.
So we often joke about, and people who are watching the show joke about the cooking or the cookbook. Should we honestly think about putting that in a real cookbook, like
Yes.
both of those dishes? Because apparently they came out really good.
Have you tried them?
I haven't been able to try.
I tried the cream corn.
I've been eating the little ground turkey thing.
I've not
here.
tried some
There's one
flake
left.
corn.
Both of those dishes were fantastic. Like, oh my God, the cream corn was perfect. The green beans were perfect.
The knife work on this one made it shine too.
What you did with the
skills
green
there.
beans and like
With
that
little tiny
vinaigrette.
I know, right? Gosh.
That
Didn't even think
vinaigrette
about
was
how hard that
so
was.
thank you.
perfect.
Okay,
Oh my
cool.
goodness.
The vinaigrette was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mr. Hag says, why no turducken? Because we only have an hour, and that would have been really difficult with the improper heat source, I think. How would you guys have handled a turducken? If you got one, how would you guys have handled it? Would you
Well, is it raw turducken is what you're getting? It would never be done in time unless you just broke it up. I mean, you could have conceivably boned out the drumstick and put some of your ground turkey in it, and probably could have made that happen.
Mr. Hag says, use the panini press.
That panini press, I'm never gonna talk.
That's a monster,
I'm never gonna
man.
talk
That's
crap
great.
about it because
Yeah.
it's actually really hot.
Yeah.
It's really hot. It didn't like to be overcrowded. Like it really didn't like all the turkey patties, hence the non-grill marks on that.
Yeah.
But it's. I mean, I made fun of the George Foreman grill, and then I used it. I was like, well, this isn't terrible.
I was so sad that you didn't go back to George Foreman grill because when we take away your heat sources, when I went to grab the blender, I unplugged your George Foreman grill.
Mike is devious.
Well, because it was like, hey, they can't use the heat sources anymore. And I was like, oh, oops,
But
I
you
left
already
parts
took
of the
one of my heat
blender over there. And so I
Why?
was going to like have that there and be like, and then I was waiting for you to like go back and cook and be like, why is this not heating up?
Like last time.
Like last time, yeah. Like that.
They're having
that
a.
happened to you last
Well,
time.
I had that sabotage in my opponent. I kept turning off his heat, and he was sitting there cooking for like 3 minutes with no heat. He was
You had no idea. Yeah, he was
was
sitting there
funny.
flipping trying to roast apples. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know I'm on the other team. You know how I'm going to do when it comes to the heat source. You should have kept an eye on me.
So they're having an argument right now in the chat about George Foreman versus panini press. Ooh, I can't
Panini
believe
press.
it.
Panini
That's
press.
This is a panini press.
It's
Yeah.
the same thing, but the panini press is bigger.
Right,
Better.
pretty much.
And better.
And they probably don't have George Foreman's in an entire nation like they do panini presses in Italy.
So they're going to replace the panini press with a worse quality panini press so they can balance it out.
Perfect.
Oh, jeez.
Question for Chef David: were you actively trying to cheat using the front burner and then the blender? Did you blend something?
Production
the
actually
beets.
told us that we could keep the blender.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Interesting. I don't
no.
know what that was supposed to mean, but
Oh, because it took me forever since I had taken your stuff off the blender, and because it took me forever to find every little piece of it. They let you keep the blender to make up for me.
The devastation that you caused in
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah,
you
I
should have
did.
wait
Still picking the
until
pieces
everything
out
was
now.
done and then
Yeah.
blended it
That
all
was
up.
pretty bad.
Because then
That
you
was
would have had
right
like
at the end.
your
Like,
heat,
I was like,
turkey.
Yeah.
That's
that
the
being
difference.
said, though,
There you go.
Your
yeah.
timing
whenever I
was the
heard that,
That's what it was.
whenever I started doing the meatballs, because I was hoping that I would get some more seasonings, I only did half of the turkey meat because I knew something would happen, so that was kind of my backup plan.
Right.
That was-
Oh, that's a
yeah.
good plan. That's a good plan.
Oh my God! I just noticed in the chat, we have our sub badges live.
Oh, wow.
The
Our
sub
sub
badges are
is
live. Look at that.
Wow.
So sorry, everyone. We're so excited. If you guys have not seen or not realized, we now have live sub badges drawn by local Seattle artist Minty Fresh. He's a Twitch streamer, and then Nick Trujillo. He was on Penny Arcade Strip Search. He's got his own Patreon where he does Sticker Club. And he drew these amazing sub badges. At the base, you get a frying pan. At 3 months, you get a frying pan with egg in it. At 6 months, there's gray smoke, and then at 1 year, there's a frying pan with fire.
Nice.
They look amazing.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen, so that's awesome. I just noticed they were in there. The Shaitan says, "Love being a frying pan." It's awesome. That's so cool. Sorry, I got really excited to see that up there. That's
I didn't notice it either. That's fantastic. I'm really pumped on that. We do have to talk about it at some point, and that's on probably December 4th when we'll really start talking about emotes for the channel there.
Well, we already know we're going to get one.
We're going to get one of the Panini Press.
Panini Press
We'll
is
see
going
if
to
the
be
squads
one.
want that.
Please,
though. I mean,
none of that weird TED wallet.
the TED wallet. Okay, is that what it's called? I thought it was called the Gooch wallet.
The Goot TED, yeah.
The Gooch. The
Gooch
Shaitan
TED
says,
Gooch.
"Looking forward to
God.
getting my egg."
Aw,
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
And if you also want a badge, please do consider subbing or following to the channel and whatnot, or telling your friends as well, because that also really helps. Have them join your squad if you're enjoying playing and whatnot.
Twitch crimes out there.
And then Mr. Hag is asking, are there going to be new guests for next season?
There will be new guests, maybe some returning faces that you've seen in the preseason. You know,
But,
we're going 5 days a week. We're going to need to fill those times.
Yeah, the goal is to get a good rotation of people in, and try to fill out our sort of schedule quite a bit with new faces and whatnot. That is really cool. Looking forward to getting my egg. Oh, I read that already. What is happening?
They're playing the He-Man. Yeah, He-Man.
Why are they doing this?
I have
We
no
just over
idea.
in the corner got production
He-Man.
decided to put
They're putting He-Man
that
on.
over in the corner. I love it.
As long as Mr. Hag says, as long as Kevin comes in and waves at the end, he's happy. He doesn't want that part of the show to change. So
cameo.
that's good.
No, Kevin will still be here. He's actually on the production team, so he's not a new guest.
I got a question for. Oh, hang on, production. No, never mind. Speak or not? Yeah, I mean, there's some green beans to cook, and there's some cat food over there that still needs to be.
Oh yeah, don't eat the
There's
cat.
some liquefied turkey production.
Yeah.
we have over there. Maybe. Okay.
Production, nice to the chefs, absolute a-holes to the host. Thanks to Shaitan. Mommy Gamers is here. What's happening, Mommy Gamers? I got a question for the judges. Other than the cat food fiasco, were there any dishes you guys were concerned about? Again, I always ask this question of you guys. Were there any dishes that you guys were like worried about, concerned about?
The judges.
The judges.
Sorry.
We'll get to.
Yeah.
You'll have your moments.
Yeah.
I was worried his wasn't going to be given enough time to cook
The
properly.
meatballs.
Yeah.
That was freaking.
Yeah. You look like
I was
panicked
like,
hardcore.
I was like, oh, this is awesome. So that was the last second to hit the plate.
yeah.
The fact that it took so long for him to find it, he pulled all the meat off of there right away.
Right.
If it was cooked first, would that have made any difference? Like if it would have been fully
It would have
cooked?
been like a turkey beef.
It would have been just totally ground up turkey.
That was what I said to him, is that his timing, if he had waited to do that right before it got served, I'm guessing the judges probably would have not preferred to eat pureed turkey and beets.
Yeah.
But maybe they could be into that.
Well, the thing is production was like,
Apocalypse
we
food.
have a time frame. So when the sabotage happens, it has to happen right
Within
then and
5
there.
minutes
Yeah.
or- okay.
So like I couldn't wait and come back. Right, it had to happen like right then and there.
That's fair. Yeah, I saw them going on the meatballs, and I thought, well, those aren't going to be done.
I
you
did
know.
too.
I
The
was
second round.
I was very confident
If
that
I
they
went-
weren't going to be
yeah,
done.
you were happy, and if I hadn't put those 3 bowls on top to
Yeah.
really panini press it in there, it would have been disaster.
That was clever, just like splatting
Yeah.
Oh,
the
that's
beets
cool.
on there at the last second. and
Too
just
bad it's
gonna-
all eaten.
It's a new flavor
bad that wasn't for
technique
the
that
Halloween
has come up
episode.
a couple
It's like, bleh.
within the last, I don't know, 2 years. The full
splat.
splat. Yeah.
Mr. Hag
Nice.
keeps saying he wants the crayon sabotage. Eat a crayon. Is that the video from The Ring?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know why they're doing this.
What are they
7 days,
doing?
guys.
Oh, it is.
7
Now we all have
days.
7 days. That sucks. Well, maybe if you weren't putting garbage up on the screen production, there wouldn't be 2 conversations happening. Production's like, there's 2 conversations happening. Well,
Shots
yeah,
fired.
because we've got crap on our TV.
It's distracting.
Yeah, it's distracting.
Tomorrow's going to come out of the TV.
Any minute now it's going to happen. Surprise! We brought you all to your death. Speaking of death,
Judges,
Squadsays die.
That's the sabotage. Murder.
Murder. So, not judges, chefs. Which of these dishes, if any of them, are you most proud of?
Aaron first.
Well, I mean, the cream corn is about the only thing, like that dish would be about the only thing that I would ever kind of actively make. I mean, I make cream corn a lot in the fall. Green beans, I'm actually not a huge fan of green beans unless they're like the really baby ones.
Yeah.
Because I like that texture. And if there's green bean casserole on a Thanksgiving buffet, I'll get down on that once a year. But like, I never serve that, and that dish was kind of like, well, this is the best out of the situation. If I hadn't have had the mug forced upon me, it would have been, I think, a better dish because it wouldn't have been a soup. It would have been like I would have made the sauce thicker, more like it would have not been soup. It would have been sauce.
Well, you had a whole plan to do table.
Yeah, I was going to do a table side.
Yeah.
It was going to be elegant. We were going to get a cummerbund for him.
I would have done it.
He was going to dress up like a penguin. Penguin, not the penguin.
The penguin would be great.
I'd do it.
You know, hey, he'd have his weird hands.
Yeah,
he
so
would
I thought
try to carve.
the third course with the empanadas was a little kind of making the best out of less fortunate situation, and I thought it looked like it came out well. And the ingredients that went in there were empanada-esque.
That's the shot that's actually being broadcast right now, and I just ate every single one of the turkey things off of there.
Yeah.
Yep, it's just sauce.
And
That's
then
what
the
we
little
serve.
sauce and the roast turkey I thought was a very kind of composed little dish. Maybe a little outside of what you would find at a football game, but composed dish.
It looks awesome. Like, I really am eager to go over and eat it right
I know
now.
you
Why don't you
are.
go get it
Looks
now?
really
we got
good.
As soon as we sat down for this, Ted just started picking at the meatballs.
we got some more
Right
questions
there.
in the chat. I love the detail that Chef David making his own broth of the turkey bones. That was brilliant. Did it actually make a taste difference in the dish? So that's going to go to
went
the
into the
judges for
orzo.
that. Did you guys the orzo dish? Did the broth and the turkey did the turkey bone broth actually like make a taste
Did the
difference?
orzo taste just like pasta or deeper, richer flavor?
In the salad dish,
Right.
I would say that there was no like really super deep flavor to it. It was very light, in my opinion. Like,
Right. Toasty orzo.
yeah, it was very toasty. It had, I mean, the corn and beet subtleness. There's lemon in it, right?
Yes. Well, that was
Yeah.
right on the top. So that was the final touch before it went out the door.
Okay, yeah. Like, I think I mix everything together, so
Right.
that probably got mixed in a little bit more for me. But I just thought that mixture was like perfect. And then the like seeds, the orzo thing with all the corn and like the crunchiness of it all, nothing was soggy. Nothing at all was
Oh,
soggy.
good. I was worried about that.
Yeah,
with the,
and that
the
was
dough.
that was like key. Oh man, it was good. You guys should be eating that like before it gets soggy from sitting in the
it
juices.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Question for Judge Bambi. What's your favorite nickname for Judge Angelina?
Oh, this is a great question.
Yeah, that's a good
You
question.
gotta
This
come
is
up with something good here.
Revenge.
well, no, I mean he's got one. He doesn't have to come up with one. He's got to have one that
So-
clearly wasn't.
We actually discussed this yesterday because I knew this question was coming, and I knew that.
He was mad.
Yeah, I was like, God, that means I have to like, because I just call her baby most of the time,
Yeah.
but I would
I'm
say,
creative. I'm the creative.
yeah,
That's why you're
to go
like,
with
doing the
Bambi,
relation,
I guess
yeah.
Bunny.
Bunny.
I'll make you one.
Question for everyone, apart from Ted. Does Ted ever not eat everything? No, Ted eats everything.
Usually, I'm pretty hungry most of the time.
That is true.
I'm always pretty hungry.
You were always pretty hungry.
Yet you're so fit.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
constantly tasting what I'm cooking. It's also, I mean, it's 2 to, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Right.
So it's not exactly like the time of day that one is
Eating.
really starving,
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I love how Ted can't help himself. He's just like,
You know,
I want to see him lick that plate clean.
we don't. The thing is we don't feed Ted. So that's the problem. Like we just we
keep him
constantly
locked up
We
in a
keep him
cage
locked up.
outside.
Yeah. When he leaves, he's sitting there.
I mean, I ate lunch before we started. You saw me eat my lunch.
Oh yeah,
And you
yeah, I
had some
did.
tamale.
No, I didn't. I actually saved that last one for you.
Ted's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Other people bring food, but when it's on the table, it's no holds barred.
No, you had. Chef Aaron had actually mentioned that, or I heard you say that. Oh, I was going to save that last one and have it or something
You
earlier.
guys remember
So
the Saturday Night Live skit with Chris Farley, and they're all sitting around eating fries, And he's like, they're like, oh, you should cut it out. He's like, lay off me, I'm starving. Right?
Pretty
When he's
much
like,
the same,
yeah, that's Ted.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Chaton says, from now on, 4 servings. 2 for the judges, 1 for the show, and 1 for Ted? Question mark.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. I'll eat all of them. Fuck it. I don't care. Sounds good to me. Probably go have some pizza after this.
Yeah.
This is really good. Some pepperoni.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sounds
Big
good.
Mario's.
I'm a starving boy.
You're a starving
growing boy.
I'm a growing boy.
Maybe
He's
wanna
just
try
a wee
Big
lad.
Mario's.
It's delicious.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's like a really popular place in Capitol Hill. Like
Okay.
they have a really
Yeah.
big like night
For you
scene
to-
where they just have lines, like crazy
Wow.
lines at
Wow.
night.
Yeah.
And then they close for like 30 minutes at like 2 in the morning, and then
So
they
whenever
open until
you-
4.
Wow. Whenever you get, say, maybe a burrito bowl from a certain place or anywhere, do you take and mix all that up?
Oh, all the time, yeah.
That's what my wife does.
I'm a
It drives me
mixer.
crazy. I'm like, oh, you're supposed to taste this separately and
No.
this and this. And she's like, nah.
No, I mix everything up. When I do like hash browns and eggs, I'm literally take my eggs, put them on the hash browns, and then just mix them up and then salt them a little
Did
bit.
you do that as a kid, or is that a
Oh
later
yeah,
in life
definitely.
Because some
as a
kids are like,
kid.
oh, things can't touch and stuff like that.
I was always a mixer.
I like to see the
okay.
layers.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'll take like
Yeah.
a little bit and a little bit and a little, and I'll
Exactly.
pile it on the
Yeah.
spoon, but I want
Okay.
everything to be separate.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
you
want
can
it to
taste
be
it
mixed.
individually. Yeah.
That's too much work.
It mixes in my tummy.
Yeah.
What happened?
Burgundy is a good color on you, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Or is it claret?
My favorite part about
Ted's
this
a grown
was
boy.
like Ted, like when Ted has when Ted gives himself the attention, he's like, "Oh, look at me, I'm Ted." But like he looks so annoyed with Kevin fucking with him right now. He's just sitting there, just like staring at the camera, like, "What the fuck is Kevin doing?"
I'm one of the no. I'm like a bird. It's like touch me but don't touch me. Look at me but don't look at me.
Look at
I
my
want
beauty,
attention,
but don't
give me attention.
Don't give me
Okay.
attention.
Touch
me.
the talent.
No.
Maybe I should get some burgundy clothes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Look nice.
Like a
Brings out my
jumpsuit, a
eyes.
burgundy jumpsuit.
You know, I have thought actually
onesie.
about buying a flight suit.
They are comfortable.
Yeah, there's a company that sells them.
Ted is very big on consensual attention.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I only want the attention when I want it.
I want it. So chat, reminder you guys, this is your chance to sit there and ask questions of the judges, of the chefs, of the host. We would like to remind you guys that we are only doing one show this week. We will not be back this Thursday because it is Thanksgiving. We will be back next week with 2 shows on Tuesday and on Thursday. And then the following week, we will be back with our official launch on December 4th. 5 days a week, 1 to 4 o'clock.
Yes, we did push the launch back an extra week.
It's
there.
always been the 4th.
No, it's always been the 4th.
always
You're
been the
right.
4th.
Been the 4th.
How dare I reveal things?
It's always been the 4th.
Revealed things. Question for both the judges. So is Elo Hell a good game?
Terrible game. That's why we're making it. We just
Terrible
wanna make
game
a
by
terrible
terrible
game.
people. How dare they?
Yeah.
Who do they think they are?
Uh-huh.
How dare they?
I mean, if you like games like any of Telltale's work or Life is Strange, I think you'll enjoy our game. If you want to learn anything about esports culture, I think you'll enjoy our game. If you like strategy games like StarCraft or League, I think you'll like our game.
That's pretty cool.
Is it out?
It's on early access right now.
Okay.
It's got 3D animation.
Wow.
It's all fully voice acted.
Yeah, our
Wow.
voice actors are excellent. We work with a lot of professionals in the esports industry to actually get their voices and their authentic stories and have a true representation.
How much time have you put into it so far?
We've been working on it for probably 4 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Very
like
cool.
3 years of solid pre-production, getting our engine ready.
Yeah.
And then we started our episode production schedule in July this year, and we've just been turning through them like once every 2 months.
You remember the movie Grandma's Boy?
Yeah. Oh
They
yeah.
worked at the game production
I
studio.
hate that movie.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Because I've worked in
Let's go
QA.
rage.
Because
What
I've
does
worked
rage
in
mean?
QA and I've
Play
worked.
with unicorns and stuff like that.
To answer the question, I think they're trying to make a game that's pretty much like E.T. for NES.
Oh no.
Or Atari.
no.
Sorry,
Yeah,
for
Atari.
That's for Atari. My bad.
Oh, most
That's how they
Great
described it
game.
earlier.
Yeah,
the
fantastic
lead
game. Best
developer
game of all
loves
time,
Ever.
E.T.
Ever.
for the
Yeah.
Atari. Go play it right now.
Right now.
It's not out right now, is it?
E.T. for Atari?
Oh, E.T. I thought your game. I was like, yeah, E.T. for Atari.
At your local game store right now.
Pre-ordered
Oh,
today.
the production says they purchased it. John would have just given you a code.
Yeah. I'll hook you up.
The insider scoop.
Yeah.
And when John's famous, send him all the creamed corn in the mail.
All the creamed corn.
Yeah.
in packages, like FedEx packages of cream corn. I'll just like tear open the packaging. It'll just
Start
kind
in
of
a bowl.
fall
Because-
out of the
Canned
bubble
cream
wrap.
corn is terrible.
No. The Chiton
Yeah.
said
Okay.
it's very critical information that the lead dev is super into corn.
I have terrible eyes. I cannot read
Isn't it,
any of
though?
that.
I can't read it from here, and I've got
can't.
glasses on.
Angelina, you have great eyes. I'm like fuzzy words is all I see.
I've never ever wanted cream corn in my life. I've never thought like, you know what I could use right now? Cream corn.
Nobody ever says that to
No.
themselves.
Yeah. When you make it with the cream and the milk of the corn, it's a beautiful thing. The classic out of a can that you ate growing up is disgusting. But if it's made right, it's maybe a cream corn sauce for caramelized onion ravioli or something like that. Amazing.
It's really good with halibut.
Yeah.
Summer too.
Yeah.
That's like
absolutely.
one of those things where I like to play a game with myself where somebody says something for the first time, I'm like, wow, nobody's ever probably said that before. Like, that time, like, I could really go for some cream corn right now.
Nobody's ever said that.
Or like,
Unless
wow.
in a nursing home, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. No, so maybe it hasn't
Cream
been said
corn and
before.
Jell-O.
Another one that I like to think about is, man, that's too many puppies.
Oh.
Like, I don't know that anybody's ever said that before. Like, that's
I
the
don't
first
know. I
time.
think
I
would
love the
say that.
generalized reaction from everybody. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
I
Why
would
did you
definitely
say
be
that?
like, that's too many puppies.
Yeah.
It's very regularly in my head, I'll go, what's something that nobody's ever said
Like,
before?
if I had a brand new, like, let's say, here, I'll give you the opportunity to say, no, that's too many puppies. You just bought, like, a brand new Rolls Royce, and you go in, and there's, like, 800 puppies inside
800.
your car. You'd probably be like,
It's too many
$7.99 would be okay.
Let's take one
That
out. Take 3 out. They'll fit. Then.
Production, I don't know if you guys are paying attention. The Chiton says, can nursing home be a scoring
one.
category from now on?
I feel like we
Good
have that.
one.
Nursing
Yeah.
home?
Or no teeth.
No
or something.
teeth.
No teeth, yeah.
No
Okay,
teeth.
maybe not nursing home, but no
Close.
teeth. It was close.
Mr. Hag says, question for the chefs. Was this round of Squad Says worse or better than the last time you were on?
Chefs.
You're the
Oh, for us.
Chefs.
The chefs.
I like that you turned Angela to
I thought
chefs.
it was the judges. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Was this?
I zoned out
Yeah,
for
was
the,
the-
for the judges.
It was worse because I won handily last round, and I got beat pretty decently this time.
Who did you win handily against?
Somebody that wasn't a professional chef, so it was kind of like,
Yeah.
Well, you
it was kind of like beating up a little kid. You know?
you got screwed by the tomato.
The tomato sauce really was something that.
Why did you keep using it?
Yeah.
Well, it was a native
He didn't
ingredient.
use this
Yeah.
apparently.
But on the third dish,
There's a funk to that.
It was not a good quality thing, but I also didn't have very much of the time. I didn't really want to just serve turkey with sour cream that had some
There
lemon.
also
And noodles
sesame
sticking
oil
out of
in
it?
there?
Yeah, it was the only oil that I
Raw
ever had the
Yeah.
whole time.
It was just a lot of things that
It was-
aren't meant to be together.
yeah, like dried shrimp.
Can you pick that
there
up
was
with
the
the noodles?
tradition.
Does that work?
That's why there's so many in there.
Nice.
Well, it's
pick it
stocked
up.
out. Stocked
Oh,
out. But
okay.
if we did this end,
Okay.
stop it. Stop it. You're ruining it. There we go. Question for the judges. Question for the judges from the Chiton.
it's cold, but it's really
If the corn dishes were the best ever, what were the worst dishes you've ever had?
Oh, good question.
I don't know. If,
On the show?
I don't
or?
know if
on the show?
the squad remembers the tofu episode.
Oh, we still
where
talk
they
about
put
that at home.
Tofu, oyster sauce, and cinnamon.
Ooh.
Butter, excuse me, tofu, oyster sauce, butter, and cinnamon.
Was that a sabotage?
And that chef
No.
was a little
No.
bit too
That was
gleeful
intentional?
about putting
You're
that
right.
in front of
Troll
me
chef.
No.
for my taste.
Huh? Yeah, it was intentional.
Cinnamon and
He
oyster
was
sauce.
he was just
Yeah.
messing with us on purpose.
I think he
I did
was.
not enjoy that.
That's one thing that I have had to learn is you have to be okay going, well, good luck with that.
You tried.
right.
You tried your hardest, and your heart was in it, and you were competing. And this guy was just trolling us.
Comical.
Yeah.
So that was horrible. That was
Has he been back, or is this one?
It was the first time. He'll be back.
Oh yeah, no, he'll be back.
He'll be back sometime.
You got to have a troll judge or troll chef every once in a
Well,
while.
it doesn't help that his squad was purposely also giving him garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Timber, my partner, is on Mike's squad, and
She should be.
and she should be.
That's weird.
I knew she would pick him too, because like that's the thing that she would do is like, oh, I know I'm going to see her pop up in Mike's because she would actively pick against me on purpose, and she did. But she told me when I came home later that night, she was like, yeah, I was just picking ingredients because it was fun. I was just picking out whatever I could. That's probably why he ended up with, he got potato early on, and then he got forced more potatoes into the same dish.
And potatoes are tough to cook quickly.
Yeah.
I got a lot of raw potatoes in that
That's
dish.
tough.
Mixed with the hot sauce and cinnamon, it was like,
So much cinnamon.
That's disgusting.
Let's talk about.
That sounds so terrible.
So John, what was the worst dish you've ever had?
I mean, I did not have nearly as bad of an experience as Angelina. My worst dish was actually a mistake on the chef's part for plating. I was supposed to get like a lettuce wrapped dish with some meat in it and like pumpkin and stuff.
That was David, wasn't it?
I didn't have pumpkin.
It was like raw pumpkin or like
I don't
canned
think that
pumpkin.
was you.
No, that
Yeah.
was the one where you and I tried to do the Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, here's the
Yeah.
thing: is both dishes that have been labeled as the worst dishes were from Purple Squad chefs.
I think Purple Squad is enjoying playing with y'all.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
it-
friends
well,
are dicks.
It wasn't supposed to be a bad dish though, because like Boomer, she said it was her favorite dish of the day.
Yeah, you
but
didn't get as much
I
as
didn't.
much chicken.
I didn't get the right.
Yeah.
I
How
didn't
were
get
you
the
not
right
judging that?
mixture
Were you
of
cooking?
ingredients. I like only got like a
fermented
glob of
before.
pumpkin with wrapped in lettuce,
Yep.
and I was like, ugh. Like I
Yeah,
love
that was
pumpkin.
the chicken. Yeah, oh yeah, that was
Raw
the
canned
episode.
pumpkin and
Well, that was the episode they had. Hang on, David. So in that episode, at the end, the last 2 minutes, both chefs still had incredibly pink chicken.
yeah.
There was 2 minutes left.
I was a judge
Yeah.
one time, and there was a chicken stew that the.
That was Abby that
I
did
wasn't
that
going
one.
to say any names. I was
That's
going
fine.
to.
That's why she hasn't been back.
The
Ted.
contestant decided to leave the chicken whole. It was like a chicken quarter. And then, 20 minutes of cooking is not enough time, and it was raw chicken, and we wouldn't touch it.
Ooh.
And she boiled
Yeah,
it.
that'll ruin the
Yeah, it was
dish.
boiled.
It was
And
boiled
the
in
worst
soda.
sabotage
Ew.
I've ever had on the chef side of it, I think, was the sugar right on the spinach
Oh, yeah.
salad.
Ooh, yeah, you
Like,
were on
done
purple.
and everything, and then you came over and sprinkled some sugar on it, right?
It was Abby who did that again.
Yeah.
We poured the sugar right on it.
Right on.
Right on top there.
There was another one that round that I forget about. I blocked it out of my memories, but it was
That's
bad.
the worst
bacon
sabotage you've
for
ever
me.
had.
Right.
There was the time that I had to use the microwave and finish my dish in the microwave.
That's tough.
That was a really tough one.
Yeah. Literally.
In terms of ingredients, I had to use a Pepsi, like a cola or something.
But you made that into a braise, right? I think
Yeah, I mean,
that's smart.
Right.
there's none of the ones today, ingredient ones, were bad. I don't
Except for that canned tomato.
the canned tomato, but it was like
Because you might have had a shot if it wasn't for that tinniness.
We get it, Angelina. You hate the canned tomatoes. Stop.
I mean,
We're
you
so
know
far.
what? If next time I get really good quality canned tomatoes,
Right.
then we'll redo
Was it just like crushed tomatoes or what?
No, it was just like it was kind of like a generic canned tomato.
I mean, you can taste the fact that it
So
was
I
canned.
don't want to. No, thank
well,
you.
you all didn't lose by that much. Like it was accumulation of like 14 points.
Yeah.
I think.
It's weird.
It's weird. It's
Mr.
What's
Hag
the seasoning in
says,
there?
Mr. Hag says, Mike, can I join your
lemon
squad?
pepper.
My squad leader is just too rude. He eats every ingredient and bullies everyone. Mr. Hag, there's plenty of room for you on the Purple Squad. Just know that we are a devious bunch.
I love the pinhead thing you have going with your.
Yeah,
The
I call it
pinhead.
turkey porcupine now.
Porcupine.
Turkey pine.
Oh God, what just happened here?
I
I
don't
watched
know,
Kevin
Kevin.
freak the hell out.
That's
like
what
that-
Kevin does.
Yeah.
That's what Kevin.
Are you
That's
guys
all right.
seeing this video, by the way? It's just like
It's awful.
frustration.
Yeah.
It is.
No, it's awful.
It's been dividing my attention.
Purple Squad is great, but we are ruthless. Yes, yes, we are. Listen to the chiton. As oh God, oh, they're zooming in on the porcupine dish.
Why is Purple Squad ruthless?
We're pretty brutal.
I don't think they are. They've lost a couple times now, so they're getting ruthless. I think.
Oh,
is it.
no. I mean, when it comes to doing the sabotages and stuff,
Gotta win.
we will sneak every opportunity we can.
No, I get it. Well, folks, if you had any more questions, please do ask here. Otherwise, you want to start going through some of our socials.
Sure. Let's start over here.
I am Chef Aaron Andrews, Chef Alligator on Instagram. Pictures of food, travel, some painting, all that fun stuff.
John, or I guess my socials are at EGS Darknuke for my personal, but work Twitter is at Exato Games, EXATO, not Exacto. Exato Games. Yeah.
David Boyd, personal chef. Down to Earth Cuisine is the name of the business. www.downtoearthcuisine.com. Also on Instagram with that same tag, and Facebook. Tons of food pictures, photography pictures as well, structural photography and nature photography. Even though that has nothing to do with food, it's kind of my thing. So,
Pretty cool.
yeah.
And my name is Angelina. I manage the Exato Games Twitter. So if you're ever tweeting about the game or have questions about the game, I'm the person that's responding to you on Exato Games. And then my personal Twitter is Hologram Dream. Don't ask
Cool
me.
name.
I was up against
good.
a wall with the username.
And our website is elohellgame.com.
And
we're
his
also-
personal email is judgebambi at hotmail.
Aw.
At GeoCities.
Yeah.
I like how
GeoCities.
they added Bambi to my tag
John
there.
Bambigetti.
That's amazing. Perfect.
Also,
Bambigetti.
early access on Steam.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And my name is Ted's Friends. You can follow me on Twitter at @FriendsOfTed, or you can follow me at, well, the Chaton got timed out there by accident from a link.
Trying to post a link.
the
Or
Chaton.
you can follow me on Twitch at Ted's Friends there.
He's
And
back.
Message deleted.
They were,
Yeah,
they
they
were
posted
trying to
a link.
post a link.
Oh.
I am the Mike Robles, both on Twitch and on Twitter. And with that,
Is that it?
that's it. We'll be back next Tuesday, a week from today, with more shows and more awesomeness.
And more porcupines.
And more porcupines.
porcupines.
That's all I got. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
There he is.
Kevin!